And we are live. So far, we got Tru Sherm, MiGTOW on the win. We're still waiting for the other fellows to show up. Wait, we got it. We got post out to Hidden MiGTOW, Double I, Yam. Who's the other one? Jaguar Media has one too. Then we also have Mr. Forma and Psychesoap. Whenever the heck they come.
Hey, look, I'm probably not going to fully punch today because it takes too much goddamn concentration.
Takes too much concentration.
Yeah.
You sound like me on my quota today.
There seems to be a certain stalker out there who seems to think that I give a shit about what he does. In case you haven't figured it out, I'm not just wearing all black for no fucking reason. In the middle of summer, when it's hot, it's a big indicator that I don't give a shit, my friend. I simply just do not give a fuck about what you're trying to do. So you leaving these bullshit comments about going back to my porn and my video games. Woo! Well, let me tell you something, Jack. First and foremost, I get more poo-tang in 1 month than you'll ever get in your entire life as a career, as a communist. Secondly, you can round up all your bullshit friends. You can line them up all on the block. I won't even fight them. As a matter of fact, I got enough funds to pay the people to do the fighting for me. You see, that is the beauty of true capitalism. Working. A hard-working man. Dusty Rhodes was a hard-working man, too. The American dream, baby. And I see you little fuckstains trying to take away that American dream. The American dream that so many people have fought to come here to be able to achieve. And you want to try to take that away from us. Now, I've checked the numbers because I'm a numbers guy. Unlike you, because, you know, you're nothing but a pissant that wouldn't be able to fucking have a goddamn dick measuring contest with me if we were measuring in centimeters. The fact of the matter is that I checked the numbers, and communism is not necessarily on the good side of the people. And you know what? It never was. That's why we have certain particular donators who have to hide behind black lesbian women because he's afraid that the people have caught on to his bullshit. Soros. Make no mistake about it, Tru Sherm and his little gang, we might be small, but we are mighty. And each and every single one of us is large enough to take each and every single one of you down like the pieces of crap that you are. And because in the darkness is when the light shines the brightest. And my Shermy gang, my Relentless, our Relentless, we shine the brightest. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Hey, got a question. Do we got leftists going after us now? Fuck.
Yeah.
SJW more so than left.
After that after that first 4 minutes, I think they'll rethink that bullshit.
Yeah.
So we got SJWs going after us.
I'm about to show y'all that post that Lazo did this morning from
Got the
that
SJWs.
goofball guy.
we got the communist cocksuckers, Black Lives Marxist. We have so many fucking enemies. I love it. This is so exciting.
Wow. Hey, look here. My screen ain't big enough. You're going to have to read it to me. Somebody got to read it to me. I can't take my eye. I can't even look my eye.
Really? Are we going to do this? Are we going to really read this horse shit?
No, we're not going to read it, but I'm going to read Lazo's response to it because it was the funniest shit in the world. Because the dude said he says, go, for clickbaits and views. You don't for clickbaits and talk for clickbaits and views. Actually, it was actually true because I actually got video of that shit. But well, that's neither here nor there. But he basically said, "Stick to talking about porn and video games, chud. That's more your intellectual speed." Lazo responded, "Your mama's also my seed. She ain't complaining." Smiley face, rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing.
He called you chud. Is that like Chaz, that failed fucking republic?
I'm
sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud? I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. What's going on in Chicago right now? What's happening?
Oh, yeah. It's the
sorry.
reason why I ain't driving in Chicago. I don't drive to Chicago. You know?
What's going on in Portland right now?
Oh, it's the same reason I don't drive
What's
in Portland.
Up, Reverend, 20 piece?
Yeah.
How you doing today?
I want to say this. What's going on in Chicago and Portland is the same reason I've turned down a couple loads going to Chicago and Portland.
Oh, doesn't look like you communists are getting your food anytime soon, dumb fucks.
Somebody's stupid enough. There's always somebody stupid enough to go through there, though.
Yep.
There's always that simp.
Good luck.
You ain't got your food. You ain't got your food. You ain't got your booze. You ain't got your water. Your dog ain't even got any food. I'm sorry, Fido, but you're fucked.
Oh, and I happen to be lucky enough to live in the only military town, one of the only military towns
in
California, in Southern California, as a matter of fact. So we are comfortable here with our twisted tea, our stacks of ham. Oh, and by the way, California has its own agriculture, so.
Right. I mean, I'm from Pennsylvania. We got our own agriculture too. We also got one of the oldest breweries in the country. You know, we got
baby.
beer.
Tell them,
baby. Like I say, the same reason I ain't delivered to Chicago or Portland is I ain't fucking stupid.
True story.
And like you see, I was not go to Chicago. I literally have somebody to give me the load. I don't want to be anywhere near Chicago.
What you're literally asking these truck drivers to do, they're already putting their lives on the line already. You're asking them to literally drive into a situation. It's literally like Stevie Wonder walking into the bedroom ready for some pussy, and there's a goddamn blender on the bed. What's that sound? Don't worry about it, Stevie. Just have fun. That's what's going to happen to our beloved truck drivers if you allow them to do this horse shit. Going into...
Like renting an apartment to Ocasio-Cortez and not telling her there's a garbage disposal.
Right.
Yeah, for your arm.
But it's like, why the hell... one thing, I'm in a National Guard. So,
Red
not only
Bush.
am I a truck driver, I'm a National Guard. I know a combat zone when I fucking see one. And you know what? Even as a Humvee driver, they don't put you in the fucking combat zone without a way to defend yourself, right? Why the fuck am I gonna go to a combat zone with my dick in my hands?
That's another thing. I was gonna. Do you guys want to talk about Tommy Lawrence? She seems to be the talk of the town.
Not really, because I already did a video on her.
Yeah,
I did a video on her. She basically, like I was saying yesterday in the last live video, she basically is looking for some good dick down. That's all. She's looking for a good man that'll love her dearly and give her a good D. That's all it is. She doesn't want no man that got a lot of money. If he does got a lot of money, he got to have D. If he just looks good, he got to have D. Either way, she needs a man with D, basically.
Well,
What do you bring to the table besides your vagina and money?
Jeez, if only she was 16 again, it could be on Epstein's Island.
Nice, good one. Nice one.
Epstein wouldn't have killed himself again.
True story. Well, no, the sad part about that is it's not the fact that that's all she's really looking for. All she wants is a man that'll love her and give her good D. That's it. That's it.
Well,
The sad part about that, she got some money, so she doesn't really need the money. All she needs is the D in her life.
Did somebody tell her that the NBA is back?
Like Pac, she need a thug in her life.
She needs some Magic Mike.
Right?
She better hit fucking Channing Tatum up. Oh, wait a minute, he's married.
Mm-hmm.
Well, don't call me lady, because I happen to... They stick me in the back of a dirty fucking dumpster, which makes me question the logic of us wearing masks or any kind of protection while I'm suffering in the back of a fucking dumpster, breaking my goddamn back. Your pretty little ass. You get to complain about men are trash because I can't suck the cock that I want. Like, huh?
Pretty much.
What kind of sense does that make?
It kind of sort of reminds me of the women that complain about. It kind of reminds me of the women that complain about the women that's where the financially economic men at, or where are the good looking financially economically attractive men? The shit like that. Only she wants to be. That's all she really wants is to be.
Tommy.
Because you can literally tell by the way she's actually acting on camera. It kind of reminds me of the chicks. It kind of reminds me of the chicks that like be acting a straight fool when they don't get D, but then the minute you throw them over their shoulders, they got a big ass smile on their face, Tommy. Or they get mad at you because they didn't get the D last night, type shit.
Tommy, you see this? You see this right here? I know you want this, but you can't have this.
What's up, successful endeavors?
You know why you can't have this, Miss Tommy Lauren? Because you're like 47 in fucking internet age, number one. Okay,
he's actually younger than me.
Internet age for a woman, she's done. Okay?
Well, she's 27.
But she's 47 on the internet.
That's what you're talking about now.
You see, in internet years, she's 47. Okay?
20 years off, though, with that surgery.
Got a point there.
She's not trying to have a kid, I don't think. So, I mean, it doesn't matter if she's tied up.
Tommy wants a Tico or a Sherm.
A DP session.
She can't have my true sperm.
She wants the spit roast.
Hey, look, don't
Tommy wants a Tico or a Sherm DP session.
She can't have the sperminator, okay?
Hey, look. At least you don't want me,
That's too fucking funny.
At least you don't want me. That's a good thing.
Well, she doesn't like 9 to 5 guys. That should be from the fact of her sucking basically the goalie who's running for a governor. Like, give me a fucking break. Of course she wants someone with good defense. Maybe she should go fuck the entire Chicago Bulls or something. I don't know. Oh wait, they're not in the playoffs this year. I don't know.
She needs a goddamn linebacker.
I mean, they're all losers. I mean, you basically get this conference the same damn thing.
Maggie Man, you want in?
We kind of talked about this last night where I was talking about shoe on head. Jacqueline Glenn. Holy shit, is she not looking like Jack the Skeleton every single fucking day?
Oh yeah, I wouldn't
yeah.
That.
What's his name? What's his name from the movie?
She
Jack.
basically.
What was his name in that movie?
She
his
basically
name was Jack something. Jack O'Lantern, I think it was.
Jack the Bowler of Lawrence Stick.
She basically had the fucking guy from Edward Scissorhands leave her. Like that should be a rap for you.
Oh, what was the dude's name from Nightmare Before Christmas?
That's what I'm talking about. Like
Jack Skellington. That's his name. Jack Skellington.
I thought I was the only one. I thought I was the only asshole on the planet who thought that, but nope. Lady, I am not afraid to punch up because the only thing that happens to be above me right now is your giant cunt that happens to be getting skinnier every single year.
Ooh, wow.
The wings are flapping.
Breeze.
I'll be here all week.
Mega Man.
Okay.
No, it just pisses me off to some like not piss me off, but it's like, oh, I'm trash. Really? I'm trash. Okay.
All right.
Who's trash?
I'm like Michael Jordan.
No, the sad part about that is it all comes down to preferences, and the sad part about that is it would be no different than the last time we played Smash or Pass. And I kept giving everybody 2s and 3s. So in all technicality, I can't really talk shit on her if that's what she wants. That's what she wants. I mean, look at her bright side. At least she's not talking about what the black pillars are, and she's going after men with looks and money. She wants a man that's going to give her a good D. So I can't really knock her for that.
I can't.
He's telling the truth right up front.
That is truthful.
I can't really knock her for wanting good D. I mean, because like I say. Life's too short for badass sex and a badass attitude. A bitch with a badass attitude.
However, she should have went out there and said this because I hear the same shit from black chicks all the time. Like, oh, all black men are like, no. The black men you
date, right?
Okay,
so trash.
I'm just saying, Tommy should have went out and said, listen. The guy I was with, yeah, he's tall, dark, and handsome, but he has a little poquito, and I'm looking for someone with Jackie Chan. Okay? So I need Tru Sherm to come over here at the address of 42718 street address, Easy Street. Come to that pussy, please. DJ, spin that music. The love.
She's calling in the drunken master.
Right?
I come in the fucking room like, oh, I learned how to hold my teacups like this, bitch. Oh, drink a pussy like this.
My tea don't come in no cup.
I'm here all week. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. Something jumped inside of me. Same thing that's going to jump inside of Tommy Lauren if she lets me inside of her. I mean, let me near her. I mean, let me inside the house. I mean, I'm fucking this up. I know I am. It's hard to write a murder. It's hard to write suicide. Oh, damn it. You know what? Let me mute my mic and go ahead and rethink all of this. Hi, Tommy.
Let the right one in.
Oh, mess.
Wow. Well, that turned twisted tea real quick.
I know, right? Twisted tea real quick, right?
You want real
I just lost my sponsor like Pokemon lost about 2/3 of her simps.
Well, apparently today I got a message that she lost a couple of her sponsors or lost a sponsor or two.
Yeah. You see,
thirsty.
That should just let you know, darling, that things are starting to shift back to my way. I told a lady at the store today, I cursed her out a little bit. She only got a little bit of the wrath of Tru. She fucked with me about my mask, and I had it below my nose so I can breathe. And she said, in the house. Got to wear your mask and all the and I pointed to my mask on my face. What's going on? Damn, Yam. I was just getting ready to say what's up. I mean, just
he fell out. Yeah, I know, right? He always does that shit.
Jesus Christ, you're like Dr. Disrespect.
Mega Man and Yam in the house.
All right. Hey, welcome in, gentlemen.
Welcome to the Thunderdome, Mega Man first.
Jesus Christ.
Who's ready for some smack talk?
Dude, I've been talking shit for the past 15 minutes. I can't shut off. I'm like Michael Jordan right now. I'm like the Michael Jordan documentary.
Gentlemen, first off, thank you for having me in the live stream.
Needs to show him respect.
You know, when Tommy Lawrence said what she said, you know, I didn't take it personal. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. You know, you think Tommy Lauren is the best? You think Tommy Lauren is the best? Okay. That's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna sit back.
Tommy. Hold on. Dude, gentlemen, that gas needs to be.
Sorry, brothers. My brother
needs to be scabbed over, man. I can't believe that she said that.
Ew.
Yeah, where the fuck is Aaron keep going?
He apparently had to jump out real quick.
Oh, okay.
Come
back in.
We jump back.
So Mega Man, what do you?
He's bouncing you.
Milo, get on the passenger seat. My leg. Get on the passenger seat.
Everyone know how to dribble again?
Jesus Christ, this is like the Brady Bunch if it was like filled with shotgun fire, ready to go.
Mega Man, go. Mega Man, go.
Mega Man, go. Press start, Mega Man.
What do you guys want to know about Tommy Laren? Tommy Laren. Oh boy. Dude, let me tell you, man, if she keeps going this way, the only thing she's going to ever have between that cooch is a cool breeze.
Or a body pillow.
Hey, she could buy one of Yam's body pillows.
Yeah, that's right. Yam's starting a body pillow business.
Certified Yam scent.
Yam pillow.
I'm gonna see Tommy in those fucking karaoke bars in Japan like a fucking herbivore man. Hami miya, shina na shi, asina na mi na shi kori, asina mora, sina moru. All right, I'm
so old that when she comes,
you know,
that's funny.
I don't think that thing has any value whatsoever. That Laren, like whatever you spell it, however you shake your stick at it. Ever since
I think I'm gonna be honest, and it's not, and it's just gonna shock everybody in the live stream.
Yeah.
Because I don't really like white women, but out of all the white women I've seen so far, she probably has more value than the rest of them. I hate to say that.
Dude,
no, I agree.
Have you seen her face?
It doesn't matter. She still has more value than the rest of them.
Have you seen any woman's face?
Because the sad part about that is
Her
overall personality and demeanor, in her whole entire package He actually has more value than the rest of these bitches running off at the mouth.
I'll be honest with you. I'm
just keeping it 100. He has way more value than the rest of these bitches running off at the mouth.
Yeah,
now,
but gentlemen,
white women don't age too well. White women don't age too well off the bat.
No, they don't. You're right.
They don't. I will say that in a heartbeat. But if I had to pick between her and any of these other goofy bitches, I would pick her.
Okay, I'm not boosting my ego.
The closest thing Tommy Lauren's gonna have to an orgasm is when she's taking his shit.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not trying to boost.
All right, everyone, Yam. Give Yam.
I'm not trying to
drop right out.
I'm not trying to toot my own. Not trying to toot my own spud. Okay, but and this is gonna come at a huge like what? But like. But in my blue pill days, you know, and stuff, I would never, ever in my life think about approaching a woman like Tommy Laren. Now, you guys are probably all like, oh, well, I would have banged a shit on those girls of mine. But hear me out. My impression of those kinds of women, to me, the beautiful ones, the ones that, you know, dress in the yoga pants and everything, is just that, you know, as beautiful as I think they are. If I think they might match with me or whatever they think they might match with me, I always know there's a guy out there that's been just tired of fucking her.
Well, the sad part about that, though, the reason why I say considering her versus other women is when she actually wears yoga pants, she's actually coming from actually working out, unlike the rest of these goofy ass bitches. Right. Like, she actually does work out. She got videos of her actually doing workouts, and there's videos of her actually doing workouts and coming from the gym, going to the gym, going to yoga, and shit like that. So, like I said, unlike most other bitches, she actually has more value because she just doesn't wear yoga pants just to wear yoga pants like half these hoes. Like, there's hoes out here that don't even know how to still exercise that wear yoga pants. Am I right or wrong?
They wear them so you think they exercise.
Yeah, I know.
No matter how much you want to
unlike the rest of these heifers.
There is no way in hell I would touch that.
I'm not saying I'm just saying, though, she has more value than the rest of these retarded ass bitches out here that actually runs off at the mouth. Is what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot of bitches that go to college that wear yoga pants, don't even know what the fucking gym looks like, can't even spell fucking yoga, don't even fucking know what a yogi is.
This might come with actually inspire some discussion. But like, is there a difference between the way a red pill or blue pill man picks a woman, or are we all driven by the same biological?
Well, I'll tell you like this. In the first half of her career, she was like Shaq in the paint, very wet. But in the second part of her life, she's going to be like a lot like Shaq at the free throw line, not wet at all. Just yeah.
Airball.
Oh yeah.
That I do agree on right there.
She just needs an oil change.
Well, I mean,
who's gonna give her that tune-up?
I guess you could just say that the people that listen to Ben Shapiro,
she's gonna need disability just for her woman pee-pee. That's it.
Wow.
I had to think about that one for a second. He's like Rodney Dangerfield 2.0. Goddamn it! I got to keep up with them.
Is it no shock why so many people like believed in her and stuff and thought of her as this?
Did you say believe in her?
You have to be here, man. I'm here.
About that, it's like nobody.
I never did, but I'm just saying.
Like, nobody actually believed in her. The problem is, though, the beginning of her career, the alt-right backed her because they
got a lot of exposure from the alt-right. They're like, everybody's like, oh, look at her. She's a princess.
No, it's the fact that the alt-right basically backed her because they thought she was like
she's a
white, conservative, purebred, white bread woman for all intents and purposes.
Yeah, that's what she looks like.
The reason why they fucking dropped her is because they found out she's getting her back banged out by a black guy.
She got the checklist. Cute, beautiful, smells good, looks good. You're in, you're hired.
Well, you got to think, like, in the beginning of their careers, like Jacqueline Glenn, she was in Playboy for crying out loud. Now you fast forward, she's like, Mr. Starks, I don't feel so good.
But then, it's funny that you say that because I think in reality, like, if you were to ask a blue pill person today, what made you pick Tommy Laren? They wouldn't say like she's beautiful, she's hot, she's super hot. What they would say is like, oh, I appreciated her knowledge, her awareness of the truth. I appreciated that she seems like she really has a good head on her shoulders. And she gives good head on the woman to my family. That's like blue pill stuff. But to me, it seems like red pill, when you listen to a red pill content creator nowadays, that's what they're telling men to do.
Who said that she's got a good head on her shoulders? You're fired.
They're talking about you need to pick a woman that's this, that, and the other. You need to pick a woman with these qualities. And if you if you get yourself into bad situations, it's just the fact that you didn't pick a woman that had this. So you see that there's a paradox there. You guys get what I'm saying?
Well, here's the paradox that I see. Okay, if I may interject for a second. Okay, picture.
Sure. Yeah.
Tommy, like I flip the script all the time. Could you, like, we all done this? Could you have imagined Tucker Carlson going up there and saying, you know what, my wife just left me, just divorced me right off the bat. I don't know what the hell happened, you know? And you know what? I'm going to tell you right now. It doesn't matter whether you're from Texas, you're from New York, whether you're from Baton Rouge, whether you're from Florida. All women are trash. How long do you think that job will last? How many Karens do you think are going to be knocking on the door?
What's his name? Shemp? If it was Shemp, he'd probably still keep his job. But if it's Tucker Carlson, he's out. Shemp would keep his job, but Tucker Carlson would be out.
No, Don Lemon would keep his job because he's gay. Tucker Carlson.
That too, but I'm just saying Shemp would keep his job because that's pretty much Shemp's stick.
Psyches.
Lemon needs to be smacked with a rubber dildo. Oh my god!
You guys, that's true. That's true.
Like they hit a whole bunch of Karens pushing that bullshit ass language.
Can you imagine a wrestling match between Tucker Carlson and Don Lemon in the WWE? I'll pay for that.
That would be on me. I would pay to see that.
Let me tell you something, brother. I actually respect you. Yeah.
You know what? You know what? I'm just gonna shove. I'm gonna shove my hands down my pants, and I'm gonna put it right here on your nose.
What do you do with these 32-inch pythons?
What are you gonna do when I wiggle my fingers in front of you, Tucker? Huh? What are you gonna do? Smell that? Smell it? Smell it?
It was a battle of the minds.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I'm pretty sure Don Lemon knows how to tackle a man.
Oh my god! This is why I quit Fox News.
Can you imagine?
I stopped wearing the bow tie, and I actually gave a fuck.
If Tucker quit, I would apply.
Tucker.
Don Lemon has all kinds of practice with.
I would want to be the Fox News anchor. I would honestly want to be the Fox News correspondent to replace Tucker. If he ever went on vacation, like what they did to that man at Kroger when he got yelled at by the employee or the customer for not enforcing the mask penalty. Yeah. It's like like a bunch of people group GoFundMe.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, get Yam in that position, man. If he leaves, like give Yam that. Like, Yam needs the money. Yam needs the money for sure.
We'll see. Tucker Carlson.
They got money together. That guy's got a vacation.
Yeah, go ahead. Tico has the floor. Which way is Tico? He's this way.
I would like to say this to the person who gave me a thumbs down.
There it is.
I would like to thank the person who gave me a thumbs down because your dumbass just conveniently, inadvertently actually participated to my algorithm. So
good job, bitch.
The person that gave me a thumbs down, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. And I thank you for
fucking balls, baby.
Your dumbass. The bad part about that is your dumbass is better off not actually doing anything at all and just walking away from the channel. And I went and participated in my algorithm. So I would like to thank the dumbass for participating in my algorithm. Thank you.
Golf clap. Golf clap. All right. Who was doing the thing?
The guy that was at Kroger's, he actually got a bunch of money coming his way from a bunch of people. They crowdfunded something like 13 or 14 grand. They know
that's
who it
good.
is.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I think it doesn't really fix the problem of people being stupid, but it at least helps that guy out, like individual, personally.
But that's the second person that's had that happen now, where money's been dumped on them by people. So it's starting to show that if you want to play that game with people,
and that guy who got
you're going to look like an ass, and someone's going to get paid.
Yeah, like defamation lawsuit. I think that's going to be evolving soon. That's going to be a new thing.
Was that the link of that you were sending me there hidden with the lawsuit?
That's a different one.
Oh, okay.
Hey guys,
yeah,
if you don't mind me interjecting here for a second,
together so we could do that show.
Mega Man.
Yes, Mega Man.
Yeah, Tucker Carlson has been under a lot of shit lately. That now for a second time I was watching on the news, and you guys know I follow this if you watch my stuff, man, that they're literally trying to send Antifa and BLM to this dude's house again. Can you imagine the balls that these people got? I mean, if you gave Tucker like a bucket full of steroids and a baseball bat, I'd tear him loose all over everybody.
Right. That's the sad thing, that some drugs work better on the right than they do on the left.
Oh, hell yeah.
But you give a person on the right barbiturates, you know, they have a really good career. You know, they become like a mastermind. They do all this crazy. You give a person on the left barbiturates, you got Aurora, Colorado. You got basically
Seattle,
mass shootings.
Seattle. You got Seattle.
Yep.
You got
Chicago, Miami.
You got Columbine.
But it's like you give anybody on the left treatment, they'll take that treatment and they'll use it to do harm, like 100% of the time.
Yeah.
Whether it doesn't seem like harm to them, it's justified. And that's such a terrible thing that they trap people on the right in all the time, is like this justify situation. Like they tried to get Trump on numerous amount of occasions where he didn't know something, and they were asking him why he did something, knowing that he probably didn't have all the information available. And it's just something that it's like the oldest trick in the book, honestly, in terms of like getting somebody to capitulate. Just get them to concede that I don't know everything. Oh, okay, the left's got you. But then just the fact that people on the left are so asleep,
he's got an answer.
They don't understand that. They don't understand there's a lot of shit that they don't know either.
Thumbs down. Don't be a bitch now. Put it back. Put it back.
Oh,
Don't be a bitch, nigga. Don't be a bitch, nigga. Participate like you wanted to. Just because I made you feel like shit, that don't mean you don't want to participate no more.
They did that because of me. I've been getting a lot of hate, fellas.
Could you guys think just
I normally get hate anyway.
To the person,
guys, so
to the person who thumbs down the video and they took it back. Think of the children in Africa. That's all I want you to do. Think of the children.
If you don't put your vote back, Al Qaeda wins.
Think of the children.
Think of the children. You have sacrificed 300 children to Boko Haram.
We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones that make a brighter day.
For real, don't make me
Tico Tren channel. Don't make me turn it into Boko Haram. But if they wanted weapons, then we at the Tico Tren channel might have to provide them with weapons. But that being said,
one cartel princess.
Don't you know that'll fuck you up?
Oh God. I can attest to that because I think I got one of Mega Man's trolls. That's one of the reasons why I made those last two videos. Because it's like
you say shave the children. Shave the children.
No, we can't treat the children like Tommy Lauren's pussy. Okay, we got
that. Man, it's always right there.
See, what it was is like he didn't like this person didn't like my extreme ideas of saying everybody who was on a plantation who basically thought it was good life. I still feel that they should have been wiped the fuck out, you know. And this person didn't like what I said. So
6.6.
Yeah. Exactly what I said. I said the motherfucker should have been wiped the fuck out.
I gotta make sure that twisted tea that I threw is not spilling. Hold on a second.
Dude, I bet you she spreads like a plunger. I bet you she spreads like a plunger. I'm telling you.
Wow.
Have you ever seen a plunger's lips? I bet you she spreads like that.
Wow.
Wait, seen a what?
Grilled cheese sandwich.
Oh, okay.
I'll be right back. I need a plunger. Excuse me.
As I was saying,
people walked away from the damn thing.
as I was saying, like.
Wait a sec.
AFK much?
Yeah, in case anybody wants to know. There you go.
There's a lot of AFK going on in this damn stream.
Boonka, 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 boonka,
Who's
boonka,
having
boonka,
trouble
boonka.
walking? He can't find the can.
Uh-huh.
He's walking all over the place.
Yeah, I mean, what it comes down to for me is like bad dudes will always be kind of put on a pedestal, and what I notice is like a lot of women are simps, like because they make most of the money and they're independent. That's what a simp is a person who has the capability to be independent, who has the resources to sustain themselves, but it chooses instead to give that to the opposite sex in terms of validation, like just to get that validation. So it's like what you have now at this landscape is like a lot of women are in that position. They're in that slot where with their boss, where they're able to negotiate that settlement or that high paycheck. So then they give it to somebody who, I look at men in a positive light. That's not just because I preach MiGTOW doesn't mean that I blame men for the women's transgressions or anything. I'm not one of those people out here that talk that shit. I do talk shit, but it's about like intellectual things. It's not about what men choose to do with their lives, which is why I think I'm able to like talk to people who I agree with and not get caught up over the semantics and stuff like that. And like what I see more so now is just that like, well, like it's I think it's even more of a phenomenon nowadays where if you agree with somebody, you're more likely to get caught up with semantics as opposed to a person who you disagree with, who you're related to and or associated with, to have that discussion with them in the first place, because it's like that's the environment we live in now. More so people disagree and are forced to talk to each other than they do agree and are allowed to associate with one another. Like those kinds of people are torn apart in this society because we don't really value.
I think it's more text versus voice.
Just like my name being Idris Elba.
That's another thing too. That might
forced
disprove what I have to say.
COVID.
That's true too. The world of the text, like the content on YouTube, people are more inclined to live in that world than to live in the real world, and that's just facts. That's the truth too.
Yeah.
But what were you gonna say?
The only way I would ever allow a woman back into my life is that if her snatch hair grows gold like Rumpelstiltskin. Is it Rumpelstiltskin?
Like,
the one that grows gold.
It's in the middle of the night and it starts going,
out of a room. That's just gonna be like.
What is your pussy doing? Is it transforming into a Super Saiyan? What's going on over here?
Then they would call you. They would call you red pill.
I'm done with all that, man.
Red pill stiltskin.
Red pill stiltskin. What the hell did I walk back into now?
Yeah, I love it, man.
Tommy Lauren is so old.
I love it, man.
When she comes, a little cloud of dust puffs out.
Oh yeah, I forgot we were talking about fucking Tommy.
Like baby powder.
Damn. I'm sorry. I done already got off Tommy Lauren, but y'all can have her after me.
It's like those two pimps in How High. Like, give me the powder. Give me the powder. Give me the powder. Bam!
Guys, I'm a triggered liberal.
Well, after that, I got plenty of gloves just in case.
Because Tico said that I'm a triggered liberal. I'm gonna blame Donald. I'm gonna blame Donald Trump for the fact that I'm gonna blame him for the fact that Tommy Lauren is getting trafficked in the Tico Tren Red Pill live stream cast. So I'm gonna blame Donald Trump for that.
We're gonna blame Trump.
We're gonna traffic her now.
Apparently, we're trafficking her.
That's what he just said. He said y'all can have her after me. That's basically how.
No, I said I done got off of her already. I can keep on talking.
Say, damn, is Tommy Lauren like? Is she like a line of cocaine? Like, what the fuck is going on here?
That's just me saying that Tommy wouldn't.
Tommy Train. We're gonna go insane. Tommy Train.
Y'all just say a random.
Ride the right horse. When you want.
Tommy Lauren.
People all over the world.
You sound like Tally from South Park, pimpin'.
Oh man!
You ever get high?
What the? We're Tally now.
You're a cat. Get off my coffee. Get off my chair. Get off
Nigga,
my
use a
chair.
towel.
Okay.
How come?
If that's one thing that we must do here in Gotham is to go for Tommy Lauren.
How is it also the case, given everything we said, that like women on the left will still treat sex as if they're like an underage child? That anytime a man tries to like get a little too rough without
Because
meeting
they're
her standards,
damaged.
that he's a rapist. So that kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, but when you have
The women on the right want it rough, and the women on the left want it gentle.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they both want it, right?
I don't
Well,
do
no, the women
gentle.
on the
I
left
do.
want the gentle. If you're not the,
I do
unless you're the
superhuman.
guy she really wants or she's into,
No,
then she
fuck
wants
that.
you to give it to her rough. If you ain't the
No,
guy she
a lot
wants
of
to give it
those.
to, then you give
No,
your
I do
ass
it.
Chicks on the left.
coming to you.
I do it
On the women on the
Tru
right,
Sherm's
they
way.
want their head banged into the headboard.
Leftist women, you have to have like a contract, fingerprints, a stool sample, a background check. I mean, what the fuck, man? Am I right about it, boys?
You're joining the MB. You're joining the Men in Black.
Your mother's maiden name, your father's maiden name, your grandmother's maiden
Yeah,
name.
it's like Jesus Christ.
You got to have a lock of hair. You got to have your first dog, your firstborn, your lastborn, your brother's lastborn.
It's
And
that
the
moment.
power of attorney to go with it.
I'm not going to
It's
say
that moment in life.
but it's like,
Attorney to go with it.
that's
The problem is, though,
conversations.
if you live in Canada, none of that stuff counts. She's still gonna rape you.
It's that moment in life that you realize that you're not trying to get your dick wet. You're fucking signing up for a goddamn job application, basically.
Yeah,
Pretty
pretty much
much.
at that point for a leftist,
Yeah.
you're pretty much signing for a job application.
Mhm.
And the right-leaning
Exactly.
women,
Those girls
the
are on the
right-leaning
left
women, because of
they
the
were
left-leaning
molested.
women, are suffering because they want their back blown out. But
Well,
nobody
yeah.
put a
Now,
back-
Well,
ladies,
like,
ladies,
that's
pay
the thing, guys.
attention.
That's the thing, guys.
Do you see
Go
these
ahead.
glasses? You see this big black man? I'm like superhuman when it comes to pussy. Fuck this shit!
People's elbow. Do you smell?
Off the
the
top
thing is,
rope!
like-
Off the top rope!
The thing is, like
All right.
that's
Oh
that
my
thing is like
God.
That
people
was
on the
fucking The
left,
Rock.
women on the left, they see like work as
Yeah, but what about us
It's a
white
real-
people, G. Willikers?
you guys are pretty much responsible for BLM. So you guys are pretty
If
much
you want Ben
responsible for
Shapiro-
BLM getting the stuff.
If you want
You're
some
like,
Ben Shapiro, I got Ben Shapiro for you. Okay, I got Ben Shapiro covered. Okay. I mean,
I feel like-
if you really want what?
That's
I
how
think
That's Justin Trudeau.
regardless of the fact,
Basically.
regardless of the
Oh
fact
my
that
God.
white women are the main part of BLM now, they will be the biggest trolls of BLM in the future because they were the biggest fans of it in the first place here. So if you fast forward, you know that's what they're going to be against is because like if you think about it, left and right, like when women on the left are actually like, you guys were saying something about sex, but in terms of work, like women on the left see work as much more tenable than women on the right. So if they feel like they have to put work into a relationship, they're going to treat it as such. Whereas like a woman on the right expects everything to be done for her and stuff like that, and she expects you to like fill all the roles that a man is supposed to fill.
Oh, I thought you were
whereas, like-
talking about construction sites, sewers,
No,
dumpsters, trash.
No, I'm talking about like
okay.
customer service,
Soldiers, cops,
Well, no,
firemen,
no.
paramedics.
Yeah, I think you're mixing up the two sides because at the end of the day, if a leftist will see it basically
Oh, yeah,
like
I was going to say that too.
The sad part about a leftist is a leftist wants to be able to be an independent woman, but she wants
Sorry,
all
all these women blend together. To, yeah,
a leftist be an independent woman. She wants all the trappings of being single while being in a relationship and you paying for every fucking thing, despite the fact that she got her own money.
Right.
It's basically like the
Have you
Russian
ever
women.
seen some of these
Her money's
leftist
money,
women?
and your money's our money.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Magam.
You know what I mean with some of these leftist women with the rainbow color hair? They have enough grease on their skin to butter a loaf of bread. Have you taken a look at them? They glisten in the sun. Like I'm afraid to have them stand in the sun. They might melt. They're gross, man.
I haven't looked that
Some of
close.
them are,
Thank God.
they resemble Majin Buu to me. Me want chocolate.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. I was going to say that. I was getting to that. You beat me to it.
I'm sorry.
They smell patchouli.
Some of these ladies look like fucking chewed bubble gum. I don't know what else to tell
And
you.
look, they got enough roles on their sides to supply a fucking banquet.
Jesus fucking Christ. I did not just hear
They
that.
look like a crushed tin can in a Walmart parking lot.
Jesus Christ.
You wanted me, oh, you got it.
Draft, man.
You wanted it, you got it.
Both
I
of
don't
you,
play, man. Yeah.
both of you are fucking just going off on it right now.
Then you get up
Look
close.
at
Yeah, you
that.
have to. You can't. You can't. You
With
can't
SpongeBob
hide. You can't
pants
hide
on.
it.
All little
So-
fat nuggets under the skin. It looks like cottage cheese.
Ew.
Oh God, I want to vomit. Blech.
And you see
No.
big purple veins
Hold
crossing
on,
through it.
wait. I gotta make it creepy. Now. I gotta make it creepy.
Why does someone always have to make it creepy? What the fuck?
Ah!
I
Yeah, that seems to be a new
Because
buzzword these days.
Because I fucking can. Yes. Hey, they come in, making an earth shake with some yoga pants, looking like two muskrats fighting over a ham sandwich.
Oh, I'm sorry. When you said creepy, I could have sworn there was going to be like a Biden joke in there somewhere, but never mind.
He just made
Well, let me tell you, man, everything with him is man. You know what? I was what, man? He's fucked up, man. Dude, there's something seriously wrong with that guy,
that
man.
motherfucker looks like Biden looks like the motherfucking the dueling banjo kid all grown the fuck up.
No, hey, check this out. Have y'all ever made it to the end of Endgame, Avengers Endgame?
Nope.
This motherfucker looks like Captain America when he goes into the future.
Son of a bitch! He does. He looks like Captain America.
That shit, I was like, that's so Biden.
He's reject Captain America.
Beginning of Avengers Endgame. I never saw the movie.
I could just see it already. Oh
He's
my
future
God.
Cap. He's future Cap, old Cap. He's handing the shield over to the younger, stronger black man. Here you go, black man. If you don't vote for me, you ain't black. Remember that while you're flying around out there with your little Negro Avenger friends. Fucking idiots. Go ahead, keep voting
Dude, that
for
was
Biden.
such bullshit when he said that. That was such bullshit, such condescending nonsense, man, when he
I
said
guess
that.
I'm not black then.
Listen to me,
I'm not voting
Charlemagne
for
the
that
God.
Well, Asian power. Asian power. Asian power. I don't know what to tell you.
Who's going to adopt me? Who's going to adopt me into their culture?
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
I am Tory Lawrence pussy. I won't ever see meat like that again. No, not again. Because my pussy's not wet no more like Shaq in the paint in 02. Because it's 2020. I'm sorry, what
A
happened?
gallon of lube and
This whole year,
Gallon of lube. What the fuck?
this whole year is an error year. It's an error
funnel.
code.
Hey guys, can we all agree that the mayor of Chicago looks like Maz Kanata from Star Wars or E.T.?
Whoa.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
she's got Yoda
dude.
eyes. She's got them Yoda eyes.
Why do they get the most fucked up looking motherfuckers?
I don't know.
Busted up states.
What
You
the
know?
fuck?
In the cities. Like, come
Well,
on.
you wanted me to come on here. You got it.
You got fucking inbred fucking deliverance banjo kid trying to run for president.
No,
You got
seriously,
fucking
dude.
She reminds me of the lady with the eyes bugging out.
No, she
Yeah,
reminds
dude,
me
she's
of the
fucking
fucking
horrible, man.
She reminds me of that old black dude from Tales from the Hood. Oh, you want the shit? Oh, you'll get the shit. You'll be knee deep in the shit.
Ah, yes.
Turns out to be Satan the entire time. That's who she is. She's Satan. Make no
I'm
mistake
surprised
about it.
nobody thumbed my video down when I mentioned her in my video. That she looks like fucking buckwheat.
Oh, okay.
That's because everyone was too busy laughing.
Hey,
That bitch is slimy.
okay, yeah. Oh, she's awful looking.
She is fucking hideous talking about, I need my hair cut. I'm in the public figure. I'm like, bitch, you're not Beyonce. You're not twerking for the fucking kids here. Fuck out of here. And I think if you did, we would all vomit. Okay?
Yeah, this is a perfect example of leftist women that look fucking hideous. Like Gretchen Whitmer, her face is crooked. It looks like the letter C if you look at it correctly in a certain way. It literally looks like a letter C.
The fucking McDonald's moon man.
Yeah, more or less. Like her face is like a crescent moon. There's something wrong with that woman too, man. I don't know. They're all fucking something genetically is wrong, man.
I mean, look, I was diagnosed with autism at 13, but shit, I don't look that fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry. You don't need fucking night vision when you're out there hunting for the goddamn savages. No wonder she's not fucking scared of these fucking animals.
They had autism.
Yeah, no shit. Amen to that.
I'm serious. She's from another planet. She's not from planet Earth. She was in Prometheus. I swear to God, I seen her. She popped out the fucking stomach.
What?
She was like,
"Oh my God!"
Yeah, she was in the
the chest bar. Yeah,
she was the first alien. Fucking cunt.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! She makes me want to vomit. Ugh. Ugh.
You know some shit that I can't stand that people do. That it's usually someone who fucking the leftist. Whenever I'm trying to get past the truck, and I get past them, they fucking cut my fucking blind spot. It won't fucking let me over. You know? It's usually a motherfucker with a fucking Kia or Subaru with a whole shit ton of bumper stickers. Thanks a lot, dickhead. Oh, whatever. I'm sorry. Estrogen fucking for brains.
Nothing better to do than drive around the fucking country pissing people off, getting stickers on their car.
Yeah. It's like,
fucking
oh,
assholes.
don't agree for the environment. If I didn't have this fucking death system on my truck, I'd be fucking rolling coals right. And it was my truck, I'd be rolling coals right on your fucking face.
Just like
now, you guys just mentioned. Now we're going into my territory now. This is one of the many stickers that's on back of my car. Honkler the Clown. This pisses him off right then and there. Here's another one that pisses him off. All lives matter. Oh, they get pissed.
Watch out for the.
Oh, shit.
Watch out for
I gotta
them,
get
bro.
the honk for the clown one. Shit, I like the honk for the clown. That's just funny.
I got Chris. Yeah, these are all doubles, man. I mean, this is exactly what I got on my car. You got some Chris Kyle stickers there. My famous toxic masculinity sticker. Oh, I got all the goodies, man. The unequal sticker, the ones that piss off the human rights people.
Get like 100 of those bullet hole ones and put them all over the car too.
Yeah. No, ma'am. The anti-feminist shit from Al Bundy and Married with Children. Got the this is the funny one right here. It's okay to be white.
Jeez, man, you're gonna get fucking sniped. Forget the bricks.
Oh, dude, you have no idea how much
Okay,
fun I have.
here's my analysis after a lot of research. So women, okay, so left and right. Here's the problem, right? Because I agree with Tico and what he's saying about this in some respects. It's like, so women on the left, it's like you don't understand them because you're asked them a question. Simple. How can I hate women and be an incel? Like, let's talk about MiGTOW specifically right now, since it's coming from the mouth of Yam, right? So how can I hate women and be an incel when incels love women? They want to be in a relationship with them, right? And people who are MiGTOW talk negatively about them. Whereas women on the right, they don't really talk as much shit, but what they do is they simp. And women who are on the right simp more than any person, man or woman on the right or left, because they're always the first ones to defend somebody who shouldn't really be defended in the first place. That's just saying, like, I'm a masculine.
It's easy. It's because Tommy Lauren is the equivalent of playing tic-tac-toe in reverse. Hi, Pokimane. We just talked about Tommy Lauren for 30 minutes. Guess I'm not going to put my sponsor on that one. You know who else doesn't want to put the sponsor on you? The fucking people that sponsored you, stupid. Good luck with the fucking demonetization, you dope.
I hope
they should finally get off the internet. I've been watching it, ordering with those.
I hope you know what a job application is. The resume is, Pokimane.
Yeah, good luck with turning 45, idiot.
And then think about it, like anytime somebody on the left talks about, like, think about the people, think about the children. You really just have to substitute both of those words with, like, cucks and aborted children. That's really what you have to, like, think about the cucks. Like, Tommy, that's really what they're saying. They're saying, like, what are the cucks gonna do?
Hey, Tommy, all those trash men, they were all born by single women. Shh! Don't tell anyone.
Shocking. In the famous words of
shocking.
Maybe you should douche your fucking pussy out and start over.
Oh shoot!
No, it'd be like a frisbee. A fucking Australian would throw it back.
Oh shit! Damn.
I'm fucking half man, half kangaroo. I'm all fucked up. You know who else is fucked up? Tommy Lawrence vagina.
Yeah, that's the only time my dog would not chase after a frisbee. You know?
Here all night, ladies. Here all night.
Yeah. I ain't got nothing better
Here's
to do.
what I think. Here comes one of those MAGA Man stories. I got some theories about leftists, about how leftists are born. You see, I think that what happens is there's a night when some drunken dude goes out, right, and sees like a girl in a bikini on a poster on the wall, and he's all fucked up, and he gets himself a little happy, throws a little jizz on the toilet seat, stumbles out, and then here comes Johnny Leftist with his soy shirt, and he's got to take a shit. Or actually, it's a woman that walks in there, or a trans, whatever the fuck they call themselves now, and sits on the bowl. Bang! Johnny's born.
Oh no!
That's how I think. Yeah.
That quick, and he falls into the toilet.
Theory. Yeah, that's just a theory of mine. Yeah, sitting on the dried up jizz on a toilet seat. That's how they're born. You didn't know that? No wonder they're all fucked up. No wonder they're all slimy and gross and dirty and want free shit. Because the toilet paper's free, the soap is free.
And they're born in that toilet.
They're born in the toilet in taxi cabs too. Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Oh yeah. That's just a theory of mine.
Chews off the umbilical cord and drags them home.
Sometimes
No! No! Oh my god.
Yeah, sometimes they make it in the dumpster,
Oh, and by the way, see, if anyone wants to say, you're just hating on women, I talked about Don Lemon, Tucker Carlson, George Soros, Joe Biden, and Barack Obama. You didn't notice because you weren't paying attention because you're a woman hater. You hate women. Well, what about the man hater over here who said that all men are trash? What do you have to say now? What do you got to say now, brother?
I say hashtag not all men.
Let me tell you something, Mean Gene.
Hold up, hidden. Boom, Tru Sherm wins again.
Oh yeah.
You know what it is because we got a sense of humor, and people don't know how to have fun anymore. You got to have fun. You got to laugh. You got to make fun of stuff, man. You got to have a good time. I even said that today in my videos. Like today it's fucking miserable. Everybody's fucking miserable and yelling and screaming and fighting at each other, and you don't get your mask. Keep it 6 feet from me. Here's my tape measure, you fucking psycho. 6 feet away from me. It's like, stop it already. Have a little fun, man.
That is terrible right there.
He does props. This is amazing.
Hey, look, I can't really think it because I was actually gonna travel down the Beale Street and walk 10 feet off of it with a tape measure.
I got it all. I got tape measures. I got guns. I got face masks. Nothing short of having fucking,
So I can move with my laser. Stop moving and closing your eyes.
My freaking
Double I's got the duct tape.
Yes,
Yeah.
I got
that right here. Actually,
I got duct tape.
There you go.
Chain. I got, like I said, I just modified my air hose so I can attach different type of chucks in it. But
I'm gonna buy a samurai sword at the swamp meet. 2 of them.
Yeah,
I got to acknowledge cesspool.
I'm looking for.
I got to acknowledge cesspool because. I'm sorry, MiGTOW. Go ahead, man. My bad.
I was gonna I'm getting me a crossbow pretty soon, like so that I can like pack it away and just like when they send that fucking letter to get fucking back to get some that slim possibility, but I'm just gonna start tree whacking it and shit, bush whacking.
Wind Helsing.
Yeah. But
You mean this bushwhacker, like the old school wrestlers?
No. Yeah, fucking just go hit the tree lines and never be found again.
Gotcha.
But
aside.
Yeah.
Cut me outside. How about that?
Or you could just.
You want to cut
Or you could just be a sit. No, you could just never being seen again is actually sounds pretty appealing now that you talk about it.
It looks like here Trump was Someone shot at the White House or some shit.
Oh
dude,
shit!
What the fuck is going on, dude?
Yeah.
Do you think
I saw that earlier.
Do you think some crazy shit's gonna? They're gonna.
It says, Obamas are like zits. When you finally heal the torture, a bigger, uglier one appears. Then it says, fuck the left and their Marxist bullshit. Sorry, I was just reading the stickers on a car.
We're talking about an American president potentially being assassinated by a bunch of globalists, and you're over here reading this craziness. Hold on, what did it say again?
It drove away. I was in the left turn lane. It was going straight, but it was just like 3 or 4 stickers that were all like super right leaning.
You better be using your non-hand device there, buddy.
Oh yeah, you know.
Okay.
You know I know.
All right. We here at the Tico Tren channel, we practice safety, and we also do not promote drinking and driving whatsoever. I just got my license back.
Hey, look.
And I got my face shield, so.
All my sounds being played off.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. All the sound that is coming from me is playing from a Bluetooth.
What the fuck?
Where did you get that from, Mega Man?
I don't know. Honestly, like I just, you know what it is, guys? Before all this COVID started, I'm not like one of them psychotic nut job, like Tackleberry types, if you know Police Academy. It was like one of these preppers. It's just I kind of saw the writing on the wall, so I went out to get this stuff. Honestly, like my family needed it back in New York, but just out of the clear blue, I found it, and I'm like, I know one day on my channel I'm going to need to do some sort of comedy, some sort of shtick, and that's really why I bought this, because I did like a no-fat stick with the whole Tyvek suit, which I have. Yeah, actually, I got one of them right here. That's the Tyvek suit, like the Beastie Boys wear. So. Like, I pick up all this stupid shit because one of these days I'm going to end up doing some more skits on my channel. So I was like, face mask, COVID. Okay, that sounds funny. I'm buying it. Really, that's the only reason why I bought it, because who cares? Honestly,
you come on in, Americus, if you want in. Americus, if you want in, man.
Yeah.
I think there's like a few more spots left.
The problem with NoFap is it helps the wrong people. I'm just being honest.
See, oh my God.
It never helps the right people. Like,
look, my philosophy on it. Go ahead. Go ahead, Mega Man.
I just always like if you read the.
You really know
it's been 365 days. It's been 365 days, and now I can actually now whenever I'm talking to a woman, I have way more confidence when I'm talking to her. And it's just it's great because I don't feel like I'm being limited. If y'all lose me, that means I'm
Who said that?
If you're a simp and you're trying to go with a woman and you just rub one off,
okay.
When it comes to the moment, you're not going to be able to produce. You might as well just freaking whack your dick with a stick at that point, or fuck her with a beer bottle. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous with some of these guys. Yeah, I have a problem doing this. Who cares? Man.
I don't know why some people will make it a
big
big
deal.
deal.
The fucking internet is just fucking goofy, dude. Yeah.
That's what I think. Like when this guy, when he left the comment that he left about, oh yeah, keep talking about your porn and video games. Like, first of all, motherfucker.
NoFap is different. NoFap is strange because it's like, yeah, watching porn isn't seeking validation from women. Doing NoFap and trying to up your SMV is definitely seeking validation. You can't really cut into that with any sort of this is for a higher purpose. I'm doing this for a higher purpose. Obviously you can't be caught doing unchristian things if you claim to be a Christian person. Like in that same analogy, it's like if you're actually trying to brand yourself, then it's pretty pointless to say I'm gonna do this online, because you're basically setting yourself up to be proven wrong.
Hey, I got kicked out of a church because I got kicked out of a church before, so I really can't claim to be anything. I'm a shitty Christian and a shitty whatever religion.
How's that song go? Baby, you understand now. Oh, I'm just a soul and my intentions are good. Oh, Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood. Dude, that's the truth, because I'm not an angel, baby. I try my best to walk in the light, but sometimes some motherfuckers piss me the fuck off, and I got to do some shit. Yeah. I got to do some Martin Jannetty shit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. I read you.
You dig? So when the nigga come to me talking about, yo, Tru, you want to do a mission? I'm like, yo, who we rolling on? What's up? I'm ready to do that time. I'm ready to do
before
that.
Before you go in, to add to what Sherm's saying, it's like a lot of people use women's validation to justify how exactly they're sounding, and I don't care about. I just care about being misunderstood. I just care about being misunderstood. You know, like it's like as long as the message is solid, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter to me who's saying yes, who's nodding their head.
Well, I'll say this. Psychesoap, is that you?
Nope, that's not me, man.
Who's that roboting?
That's not me. I'm quiet.
When
Hidden?
It's not me, man.
Oh, okay, that's right. I forgot. Wind is he's doing his thing right now. All right, no, you're good. You're good, boss. You're good. Did you have anything to interject with?
I was trying to say is like if I start roboting and I cut out, that's because I'm on I-40 and going eastbound, and I'm probably gonna hit some rough spots on the reception.
It's okay. We understand. Don't tell those anti-fags anything. Okay, don't make it easy for them. Make them work.
I mean, shit, I could be anywhere on I-40. Shit, I-40 goes all the way to the fucking goes pretty far to the fucking.
All right, you cut out. Well, my friend,
you know
if
down here,
you're listening. Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say if
you know down here.
I was just going to say real quick.
And then, like people on the left talk about karma so much. Like they hope that people who doubt the COVID get the virus. They hope that
excuse me.
They hope that people who COVID. They hope that people get people who support Donald Trump are the victims of whatever it is that they say that he's evil for. Like they're all about this karma. The only thing that I think that, and I agree with them.
Yeah.
I got something to respond with.
The only thing that I think escapes them is the karma that they're going to get when the conservatives rebel against their ideology. It's like when brown shirts start showing up, you're not going to be talking about karma then. I hope you don't, because you'll look like hugely idiotic.
I have something to respond with in terms of what success endeavors are saying. Successful. I know that, but check out, if you can, Joey Cocker's version of that same song. I first heard that song at the end of Layer Cake, which is an English movie that was made by I forget who was directed. I think it was directed by the same person who did Snatch and two Locks and Two Smoking Barrels. I think. Don't hold that to me. But Daniel Craig was in that movie, and he was fucking phenomenal. He didn't play. He didn't have a name. So go check out Layer Cake. Check out that song. It is fucking phenomenal, the song and the movie. And Joey Cocker, unfortunately, he's passed, but that was one of my favorite songs because he's the same guy who did the intro to the Wonder Years, for those of you who didn't know. So, yeah, I learned all that shit through the military and just listening to music randomly. And, it took a lot for... Yeah.
Attitude. I watched it too. I'm just as guilty. I watched that thing, man.
Magaman, what do you have in your hand right there, young man?
Oh. See, we were talking my kind of stuff. We were talking about Antifa, so I brought out my Antifa toys to show off. Anyone want to play?
That looks like a paint gun.
And it looks like what it is. If you guys,
it looks like it hurts what it is. Like a son of a bitch.
This one looked a lot of boo-boos.
Actually, the sad part about that is when Magaman first encountered me, he thought I was Antifa in his comment section. I was about to catch some bullets. I was about to catch some of those pepper balls, honestly, from him.
Well, you're only a low-level Californian like me, so you're only on the same plane as me, so we get confused a lot for being leftists. Yeah. But
if you didn't live in San Diego and you lived in Orange County instead, you'd be preaching a different story.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, trust me, I had some dissonance before. I like literally thought that no one agreed with me about the way I thought, and that provided me like a lot of strife and stuff. But once I started looking around, opened my eyes, realized where I was, I realized like, yeah, man, like more than any other place in the state, it's pretty much Orange County.
Here's a little known secret. San Diego is a fucking Republican stronghold. Not a lot of people know that, but that's only because the military is here. The fucking military is all over saying it's just waving its big old dick all over the city, and you ain't got no choice but to smell that big old giant naval dick. So, yeah.
If you guys don't mind me interjecting here for a second, in my former home of the, take a deep breath here, criminal, radical, fascist, socialist, leftist, hashtag #MeToo, Antifa, Black Lives Matter regime in New York, believe it or not, the 80 million people that live in the 5 boroughs are all liberals. In upstate New York and Long Island, it's all Republican. But the problem is you have such a small concentration of all these people in 300 square miles versus the 55,000 square miles of New York State. That one little pot of people controls the entire state.
And that's precisely why you don't want to get rid of the Electoral College. Even if you did.
Exactly. Bingo.
It wouldn't make a difference because then the politicians would switch up their game plan and start changing things up in the cities more often instead of paying less attention. And because right now, you know, obviously they'll concentrate on battleground states and red states, but they're not going to fucking, like what happened with Trump today. Do you think he's really going to go to any blue states besides either California or maybe I'd say Delaware or something like that? Other than that, he ain't going to no fuck. He ain't going. Maybe that's a big fucking
New York,
Nevada.
That's
maybe,
a maybe. That's a maybe too.
He's been to New York.
I won't go to. I won't. I mean, I'll try.
Wait. Who won't go to Nevada? Like Vegas is there, Reno's there. Like, come on.
Yeah.
I'm not going. I will not stop in New York. I will literally turn down the load going to New York. Right? You know.
Are you talking about the city or just fuck the entire state altogether?
And just fuck the entire state altogether.
There you go.
Fuck the entire state altogether. I will not stop anywhere in New York. You know, shit, Illinois.
Fuck North Carolina.
I won't go to Chicago, but Illinois is pushing it. Indiana, shit, don't ask me to stop at Gary. Fuck, I'll tell them to get bent, get fucked right there. You know.
Yeah. It's just really sad. I saw what my former home in New York turned into. It's really sad, man. That the Upper West Side now is completely overrun with drug addicts and homeless people. They allowed BLM to go into Midtown Manhattan to the Diamond District to loot, to burn cars, to break police cruiser windows. I mean, it's so disgusting. And when I talk about this stuff on my content, it's like, oh, you're a racist and a bigot and a homophobe and a xenophobe. But meanwhile, the NYPD are being stifled. $1 billion of their funding was taken from them, and now these jackasses are allowed to run free. And then people ask me why, where I live in North Carolina, do I have this? You know what I mean?
Let me say this here. I get like on a normal trucking, you give them 8 seconds. You try to give them 8 seconds of following distance. I give these motherfuckers a whole fucking minute because if some shit pop off, I want to have enough fucking room to fucking get up to at least 25 to 30 fucking miles an hour to get these motherfuckers away.
Who knew that John Carpenter all those years ago was basically writing a manual to how to get the fuck out of LA and New York? We didn't know, but now we know. You know, now we know that Idiocracy is a fucking documentary. Now we know that American X is the best history that we're going to have in a long fucking time because, tear down the statues. Let's forget about this. Let's forget about that and repeat the same bullshit 100 years from now because we forgot. What happened? I don't know. We forgot. Lost in time. Why did we forget?
Yep.
Because we tore down the fucking statues.
Because they want us to forget so they can repeat it again.
Exactly.
Let me just say this.
Well, not just that. It's to cover up their sins. It's to delete their sins.
Feminist, Marxist.
You can't
that too. Yeah, deleting of the sins.
You can't delete.
Yeah, here you go. For example, see that? That's part of American history right there.
It is what it is, people.
Regardless whether or not this is bad or not, it's still American history regardless. I'm German in my roots. When I hear people calling white people Nazi, you don't understand the connotations that has.
Right.
Bad
right.
history is still history nonetheless.
That's ushering them in. And
yeah.
It would be like Nazis calling other people communists back during World War II.
It's ridiculous. It's stupid.
You're allowing the space for things to be misinterpreted, to where Nazis can actually show up and be hidden and live amongst you. Walking around with a mask.
I gotta say, fuck the Nazis. They stole my SWAT sticker. God damn it!
Yeah, exactly.
I want to be able to sport my swastika all day long, but because of the Nazis, motherfucking Nazis took my goddamn symbol.
I forgot all about that.
Yeah, this is what I want. This is what I wanted to say on the shootout. Let me. Antifa was wiped out in the 1930s by the Nazis, right? So here they are resurging in the 2020s, right? My theory is maybe the fucking Antifa was meant to put the Nazis in the fucking power. And when they fucking were wiped out, they served the fucking purpose. You know?
Yeah, they were always the first two to like come up with the whole mentality like you have to take a stand, you have to work to get what you want. Right. No one can get anything simply just by existing. And that's kind of like the development of the blue pill, honestly.
Oh yeah, that's another thing, Americus. Fucking the LA mayor is talking about shutting off power and water to people. Where the fuck is Antifa for that? There's a motherfucker right there doing something fascist.
I got one better.
Where the fuck are you at?
I got one better, if you don't mind me interjecting.
Useless. Go ahead, Mega Man.
The 4th of July, 5 African American little children, the kids my age, were shot 4th of July weekend. A father walking with his child in the Bronx was assassinated point blank range by a drive-by shooter. Where was Black Lives Matter and Antifa to protest?
I remember that.
Right.
I remember seeing that.
Nowhere.
They shot him in broad fucking daylight, walking his daughter. Think about what that child has to go through. Okay, Black Lives Matter, but some fucking hooligans just pulled up and shot my father. Yeah. I'm without my father for the rest of my life, dealing with God knows what in this fucking city. You didn't think about that, did you? But where's Black Lives Matter at? Where's Black Lives fucking Matter at? Nowhere.
You're coming from the
that's what pisses me off.
That's what they're supposed to be doing. Nowhere.
So they
don't have anything to do with that.
They got the fucking nerve to say that on my fucking stand on shit. Like say, oh, you never experienced somebody doing drive by. My cousin, which was my brother's best friend, was shot holding his fucking 2-year-old in the early 90s. I witnessed my first drive-by when I was in elementary school. I will tell you the exact make and model of the car. Yellow Plymouth Horizon. When fucking five shots ran down, took off down the street across the fucking bridge.
Hey, you guys want to see a crystal ball real quick? You guys want to see my crystal ball? Hey guys, this is Pokimane. This is Pokimane when she turns 40. Now this is Gina Davis. Remember her? She was real big time. Thelma and Louise. She was in some big time movies. My career fell off when I turned 40. See that, Pokimane?
Yeah, because that's what Twitch thoughts are gonna do. They're gonna be like, oh, now that I turned 30, I don't get as many simps viewing me and sending me.
Oh, they're gonna take it further than that. Oh, when I was 29, young, dumb, and full of cum, that brutal man stuck his penis inside of me, and he thrust it in and out, in and out. It felt good at the time, but now that I look back at it, he was manipulating me.
It was horrible.
He was cockmatizing me.
Cockmatizing.
All the semen. It's like acid to my skin. Oh, the horror. She's like taking theater class and theater. God. Oh, and Lakshu would rain down your crumble punks from my face. How dare thee? How dare thee, Cathedral? How dare thee?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need psychological therapy after talking to you fucks.
Try getting high with Sherm.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, like,
that's good.
Imagine, man, her simps are like, they think that her pussy's like stars, man. Like, I don't know.
They asked the one who got the goddamn.
You know what? Let me leave Tommy Lauren alone, and let's talk about Oprah. Let's talk about Oprah going to Africa and depopulating the continent. Yay! Wait a second. Something about what I just said didn't sound right. Something about
going to turn it into a whole.
The next goddamn famine. So
She's going to go to that continent and she's going to start popping babies out herself.
No, man. She's going over there and she's going to turn all the dudes into
Oprah's eat all the food. Oprah's going to eat all the food, eat all
and
the
kids.
animals, and the kids.
Oh, yeah, there's no more Smiths in America.
Oh, Hillary Clinton will be there.
I bet you Oprah could eat like 5 kids in one sitting.
There are no more. There are no more available.
Super disgusting.
The idea of Oprah Winfrey naked makes me want to jump off the building already.
Oh, come on. You don't want to see Oprah Winfrey naked? Come on, man.
No, that's like watching
you know
Philip.
you do.
It's like watching Philip Banks take a shower. No, thank you.
Yep. This is what it is. What you done to my
Open
fucking
your
brain.
mind.
Head for a while.
Open my mind.
No.
Open your mind. What kind of a person are you? Oprah's a woman. Yeah. You should be wanting to do her.
Doesn't she have tits like Miss Child Park?
Dude, I don't give a shit what kind of tits she has. I don't want nothing to do with
Yeah,
it.
if you're gonna get money from her, you're gonna have to dick her down.
Jesus Christ, where's Duzang and Mr. Forma when I need them?
This is what you've done to my mind. You've taken a grilled cheese,
Ew.
nice golden brown, and you fucking put mayonnaise.
You burnt the cheese. You burnt the fucking cheese.
No, dude. No, man. Hey.
Super
Hey,
disgusting.
Win. Yo.
And
Win.
the crust.
You did
the
that.
crust is too crusty.
Your head did that. Yeah. Y'all are thinking snot
I could just see
pockets.
cheese whiz
I ain't
everywhere.
even trying to rock it. But anyway. You know what I'm saying?
It's that cheap,
We
no
talk
frills
about
cheese.
Oprah's kids.
That no frills
we'll
cheese.
talk about Oprah's kids, man,
Yeah.
but it seems the bitch ate them. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Those cheese
Ew.
crispers.
Gross.
She
God
should
damn
eat
it.
Ellen and get rid of Ellen too.
She might be one of them people on Epstein's Island go bad for the kids.
Probably.
Jesus Christ, it's like all of my enemies are just being plucked one by one. Like, ploop, 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 ploop. Bye. Bye, fucker. Bye. Anabadachi. Au revoir. Duskadanya. Go fuck yourself. Where did Tico go? Where did the host of the show go? Tico!
Yeah, he disappeared. That happens to me all the time on my streams. It's bizarre.
There he goes.
Oh.
He'll be back. Joe Biden.
The problem with Stigma MiGTOW, you know, is he's always talking like this, yeah? And it's people.
What the fuck?
Oh, it's got people with an E.
Is that Mozart?
Who is inside of a government building right now?
Yeah.
That would be me.
Oh, okay. Tico's working for those MIB people, man. He's working for the Men in Black. But you know, I got the glasses, I got the hat. I'm working for the Men in Black too. Special announcement. I'm working for them. I'm working for those people. That's how I know so much.
I'm closest to Sherm. You want me to take care of him?
Remember.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna be like FBI, open up.
Do what you
All right, I'm
must.
picking up the duct tape right now.
Oh shit! Here we go. Here we go. See, they're coming to get me with duct tape. No one. Are any of you fuckers gonna help me? None of you gonna help me? No one. Okay.
Hey, look, that's too far away.
Video drones.
Why would they get rid of a person who's as responsible as you holding down a job when they could just get rid of somebody who just like means nothing, doesn't contribute shit to anything about anything? It just doesn't make sense that they would try to take you out. You know
I
what
give
I'm
a
saying?
shit, but then I don't, and they know that I know, and so I know that I'm on their radar to some detriment. You know, because I might have to sue somebody because they're trying to screw with my Second Amendment.
Tico's getting something. Tico's got something medical done. That's why he was gone.
He's inside of some medical facility right now doing some.
Last time you left Tru Sherm as the host, you were like, "Sorry, I was getting something medical done."
Yeah,
no, that was actually Du Zhang's. That was Du Zhang's.
He's working on government experiments.
Oh,
I'm not working on government experiments.
Why don't you tell us what you're actually working on, Tico? Are you afraid to tell us?
I'm not working on anything.
What does that say? It sounds like you're dragging a body off the morgue. Is that a frog? Is that a frog body? Are you dissecting frogs?
No, I'm just coming out of a government building. That's all.
Oh, okay.
I was helping a veteran actually find a place to stay because they won't be homeless and on the streets.
Oh, word up, word up.
That's pretty much what I do that's what I pretty much donate my time to doing, my free time to doing, basically.
Word up.
Wow.
Wow, good stuff. Good stuff.
If any of you were to call my phone, they'll be like, MiGTOW the wins the bush clinic. You make him, I take him.
Hi.
God.
Yeah, it's me calling. Yeah, my wife, Shanika, she needs an abortion really bad, like really bad. How early can I schedule an appointment?
I can schedule it anytime you want. It's no problem.
I mean, like, as soon as possible. I don't even know if the kid's mine. Shanika, you know, she has a tendency to, like, you know, want to be trained.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's
no problem. Bring her in. We'll take care of it. We'll straight out.
I was at the fucking DMV today, okay? And they were cool. They were actually pretty cool, but it was long as like mind-numbingly fucking impossibly stupid, retardedly long. And I didn't feel like dealing with shit after I left the DMV. I go to the fucking store to get some chicken, some fucking chips and dip, and some orange juice and some other shit. Mm-hmm. I get harassed by a goddamn black Karen. Okay, the Karen Nakalypse that's going on around here, it is not just reserved for white women. There's a Karen in every single fucking race, creed, culture. Yep. There is a Karen inside. Dude, someone preach about that. I know I'm not alone in this. There's Asian Karens around here.
In age.
Yes,
old Karens, young Karens. Fucking.
I understand what this is. This is
What is this?
This is like
someone tell me.
Yeah, like okay. Let me just try to articulate it. So, you know, in the Soviet Union, they would have like huge meetings, and then like Stalin starts talking, right? And then somebody stands up and is like, "Stalin, you are wrong. You are a fraud. No one will believe you. You're always
no.
You're always trying to talk
about
this."
You're going about it wrong. What Sherm needs is immersion therapy. No. He needs immersion therapy. This is what he needs, okay? He needs a ball pit loaded with Karens, and you need to throw him in the middle of that shit.
No. Don't do that. Why would you?
Now you guys understand why I walk around with a tape measure? Because I fuck with them. I literally, when I come across a Karen, I go like this. I'm fact checking. I'm just fact checking here. Oh, you're 5.5 feet. Move back,
I wasn't actually finished talking. Yeah. but that person's not.
I actually do that shit.
Because that person disappears immediately. The person who stands up against Stalin disappears. Yeah. The person who stands up after that person stands up and says, "Don't you know that it's not okay to correct Stalin? Don't you know that he is the leader? He is the ultimate leader." That person disappears also. Yeah. Because
who the fuck is dragging them away? A bunch of fucking angry Karens who are like sucking Stalin's dick. This doesn't make any sense. Why the fuck?
Person is Karen.
Well, why the fuck are they?
The person that gets outraged, the person that chastises the person who gets outraged is Karen, because we're all saying this is bullshit, and Karen's the only person who's saying, "No, guys, this is how everyone should act." So we want to cancel her more than we want to cancel the person who's, you know, who is like who's actually directly lambasting the social order. We want to kind of throw shade at the person who is affirming it in retrospect, like the person who's saying, "Oh, it's not good to be independent. It's not good to be unique." That's the person that we want to.
Karens are the brown shirts.
It's not good to have a fucking brain.
Yeah,
Karens
they are
are the brown
shirts. I agree.
shirts.
Karens
People
have
in
literally
college are
attacked
the Hitler Youth.
Karens have literally attacked video games so I feel like the fucking Jarl from Skyrim. What do you want me to do? They keep attacking my people. My stronghold keeps getting robbed by these fucking Karens. They keep coming in and falsely accusing all of my men. What the fuck do you want me to do? Bullshit, man.
They Karen out back and
just what we need in the year 2020, an army of fucking Marcy Darcys, right?
And then
Christ.
like, maintain frame, bro.
Jesus
maintain
Christ.
frame,
will
bro.
be that Al Bundy.
Just
Robotic
maintain
Karens.
frame.
How about a
Get
robotic
Marcy
Karen?
Darcy. I'll be that Al Bundy.
That's what they sound like. That's exactly what they say. They sound like a bunch of fucking clucking chickens.
Yeah.
To me,
No,
at least. I don't
crows,
know.
man, crows. They sound like crows.
Oh, that's even worse. It's like a fucking cat trying to fuck a goddamn blackboard. Oh, can I say blackboard? Jeez.
Give me the manager. I need the manager.
Does
Give me the
anyone even know what the
goddamn
fucking
manager. Are
blackboard
you
is?
the manager? Why are you talking to me? You're not the goddamn manager, are you?
I just
Give
realized
me
I'm
the fucking
35
manager.
in fucking 4 days. I am 35.
I tried
And
this shirt.
I think I'm the only person who knows what a blackboard is, except for Double I being the teacher in the classroom.
I do.
With
I know what a blackboard is. It's the thing when you
I'm an
write-
old
when you
fuck
write
too, man.
with
Hey.
chalk.
Blackboard is
grew
like
up- I grew
turning
up in a
scratches
school
your nails on.
Yeah, I know what a blackboard is. So I'm not that far behind you.
And it
Yeah, they
sucks
always-
so fucking bad
they
because
always
I
do
drive
that.
by the school I used to go to, right? And it looks fucking phenomenal. Like, where the fuck was this when I was a goddamn... Are you fucking... Fuck it. I hope my kid has
No,
fun.
not me, man. I went up to New York last year when I had to go to family court, man, and I went to my old high school. And let me
Like
tell
I
you,
said,
it looks like a Japanese
This is the beginning
internment
of it.
camp.
It's the parents of the snowflakes. It's the parents of the snowflakes that make that school be as phenomenal as it is. 'Cause
Oh, hold
they
on.
need-
Hold
they
on a
need
second.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wait a minute. What high school in New York look like a fucking Japanese internment camp? Because most of the fucking high schools...
Yeah.
Probably was one.
See, like I was supposed to go to Bryant.
They all look
High
like
School,
prisons
Long
in
Island
New
City.
York.
Yeah,
Probably
yeah,
was
that's
one.
exactly.
Rikers
I
Island
never
High
had metal
School.
detectors. That's exactly what it is.
Rikers
It's a
Island
detention
High
center. It's a
School.
juvenile detention center.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's what they all are. It's bullshit. I never had metal
No.
detectors
They're
in
not all
school.
like that.
If you had to settle
Have you
shit,
have you seen a rich neighborhood school?
I was getting
Ever?
ready to... Have you ever been to Pacific Coast High School? That dude, when I went there, I was just like, I stopped because I was Ubering in the neighborhood. I just happened to be
Get
there,
back, boys.
and I seen go ahead, take your time, boss man. But I seen
That's a big thing.
Pacific Coast High School, and I'm like, oh my fucking god, is that a high
That
school or is that a
one's cool.
college? Is
Because
that
it's
a
on like a
fucking?
side road, but it's
It
like
would've-
on a hill, and like the
it was the
campus
most-
is like it's just immaculate. It's
It's
immaculate.
the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. It like you can see the ocean. Like I don't even know how kids could learn being at such a beautiful high school like Pacific Coast High School. It is the most perfect.
They were busy doing that
prestige.
Saved by the Bell, so
Saved by the Bell.
how could you do your schoolwork and be on that TV show?
Oh my god, you must get so much pussy at that high school. That's just
Scott-
craziness.
Oh, yeah.
What is it called? The timeout.
The what?
Time out, what?
The thing that guy does from Saved by the Bell, where he's just like pauses time.
You mean Zach?
Zach, yeah, sorry.
Jesus
My
Christ, if I could just have a goddamn time machine and just go back in time and go to a different. But you know what? I'm kind of glad things panned out the way that they did, because in some ways it makes me better. You know, and I'm not like a spoiled little. I'm not saying all this about rich people, but you know, I've learned a lot from my experiences, and I live in a pretty nice neighborhood, to say the least.
Yeah.
So I'm not so envious, and I've learned to appreciate, especially from like people like Curtis Mayfield. You know, you gotta love what you got, baby. You gotta love what you got and appreciate what you got, baby.
Yep.
Because you can sit around and be like, oh man, that's the best looking computer I've ever seen, or oh man, I wish I had this big old screen TV. But let me tell you something, just like Ben Parker told Peter Parker, with great power comes great responsibility. You carry this big ass 69-incher doing all this shit and you break it, guess what, baby? You got to spend more money on it. Guess how much money I got to spend on my TV? $100, $200 maybe.
And that's the
pennies, baby.
Failure of feminism.
Pennies. And I got like a little tiny
one
little
of the things.
They ask for more. They always ask for more.
That's one of the
they can't.
That's one of the things I talk about on my channel quite a bit, man. Is when you go through the mill and you're left with nothing, like what happened with me with family court and everything, and you're left sleeping in your car. You're thinking about putting yourself 6 feet under, and then you have that epiphany that it's like, I'm not going to end up like this, and look where I am now. You know, I got a beautiful apartment, good friends, started all over again, man. And this is the type of thing, And a lot of people out there, they just don't realize what some of us guys go through, man.
For anybody who knows my story, and this is why Tommy Lauren has pissed me so off so much, and thank you for your perseverance, Mega Man. The thing about it is,
you too, man. All of us.
For any man out there, all men who have had to sleep in their fucking cars, had to climb from the goddamn gutter. I have to break my goddamn back just to make $1 in this life. Tommy Lauren, all you have to do is smile, have a pretty face, and you're on Fox News. You're on prime time. There is no way, unless I'm like a phenomenal, like I'm Young Ripper, I'm like up there. But they got up there because they worked their ass off. They busted their ass each and every single day. And I guarantee you, in some of these stories and some of these men, there's a homeless story a long time ago that you have never read that fucking book. You don't know nothing about grinding. You don't know nothing about the work. And that's why it pisses me off. That it's like, I can't put you through that. I wouldn't want you to put you through my life. Because my life is, dude, I don't want to say it was just
a lot of
fucking
people try to tell women what's up, but they don't really do it the right way. Like a lot of people would try to tell Tommy that, like, oh, just don't say all men are trash. But in reality, a lot of men with low standards will still accept her even if she says that, because they believe that they can mold her or shape her into being a submissive bitch or something like that.
But that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Just like what we were talking, I was listening to on Friday. You cannot train women.
Right.
What are you doing?
What are you fucking? Your money, your time. You're wasting
Let it go.
Your money, your time, and your energy.
The time for training is when they're babies until they're pubescent.
You got to train you.
That's it.
You got to train yourself.
You got to make yourself better. Let me tell you guys something, man. I remember the last day before I moved down here to North Carolina. I literally came here blind with whatever I could fit in my car, and my buddy that was here. I think I had him in 1 or 2 videos, but I came here with nothing except for myself, my car, and my best friend, and just from beginning climb my way back up again. And a lot of guys, unfortunately, even right now, are struggling to even get up off their feet. And it's a real shame what's happening to American men. The pussification of the American male, it's gross, man. And we're dying off left and right. This is something I talk about on my channel with suicide, depression, PTSD, homelessness, drug abuse. That's why I can't stand with some of these other frauds that are out there, you know, trying to push this narrative that the only way to, you know, get the philosophy out there is to be all fucked up on camera. And I'm not going to stand for it. Not until you've been in my shoes, and a lot of you guys seem to relate to that, which is awesome,
Steve, here's the thing. Like, it's okay to be funny, it's okay to be edgy and all that, but it's like, I'm not here to bash anyone. Tommy, if you ever come across this, if you even get this deep into this video, what I'm trying to express to you is that I work really fucking hard.
7 minutes ago.
Well, I'm just saying, I work really fucking hard. If someone could make this clip of it and send this to her, I work really fucking hard in this life just to exist, just to.
That's admirable,
and it's like, just to fuck the 160 how many the subscribers and all that don't. At the end of the day, I'm not going to be out there wagging my dick. Look how many subscribers I have, folks. Look, I got 3,000, 4,000. I'm not going to be doing that shit. Okay, I'm thankful for everyone who subscribes. But that is not a means for me to wave my dick in your face. I am trying to tell a story. I am trying to tell people how to avoid the shit that I went through in terms of being homeless, making dumb fucking decisions, being accountable for those decisions, and not blaming other people, not getting caught up in this victim Olympic culture where you're trying to get the gold medal, feeling sorry for yourself. Here's a few people I would like for you guys to look up. David Goggins will change your perspective on a few. If he doesn't, fine, whatever. He changed my perspective. He made me look at myself and go, what are you bitching about? What are you complaining about? So what you didn't get what you wanted in this life? So what you didn't achieve all that you achieved? You still have a life. You're still alive. You're still healthy. You got both your legs, both your arms. Get your ass back out there on that road. Train your ass off. Master yourself. Master who you are as a man. And that's all I got to say about that.
Amen to that. But I do got a question. I wonder if when Tommy Lahren was on TV, I wonder if they gave her a bonus if she had pussy farts and they put it in jars.
Just little jars of dust. Like little sand.
Man.
Ew.
They don't even make much of a noise because there's no.
They probably was like, Tommy, let us know when you go to the bathroom so I could come over and smell your chair when you go to the bathroom. I just want to.
She gets a bonus.
I just want to.
Tommy's mommy juice.
I just want to live in that real quick.
I feel like
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Megan. I'm sorry.
I gotta get into that bubble.
I feel like
get right into that.
I'm so sorry about that. I'm sorry.
Suck it up.
Got water coming out of my nose. Oh my god.
Yo, guys,
I'm so sorry.
This is why I gotta keep my mouth shut, man.
I'm so sorry. I did not mean to.
Hey, listen, we're laughing, man.
First day Mega Man's on Tico Tren Red Pill Pussy Fart.
That's right, my brother. We're all laughing, having a good time, man. That's what it's all about.
Yeah. No, I'm just be honest. I think like the game Civilization actually kept me out of a lot of trouble when I was in college. Like I would just play that instead of like going out and like partying and stuff half the time, 75% of the time.
What's wrong with you, Yam? Are you gay or something? Are you like something wrong with your penis? Or you don't like women? You don't like women? That's what you hate.
Okay, one time I'm playing Civilization. I'm not studying because it's a Friday night, so like fuck it. And I get a knock on my door at 11 p.m. And then I like open the door and it's this girl and then who I've been like dealing with or whatever. And she comes and lays down on my bed and I just still keep playing Civilization. Like I'm just keep playing it. And she's like gets all haughty and she's like, what are we? I don't know what they do. I don't understand.
Just want to say real quick, thank you Double I for stopping by, mate, and I hope to catch you later. I actually would like to do another Saturday class with you real soon if I could. I know I got my kid here on Saturdays, but I'm going to probably have him jump on the phone real quick while I join you guys because that was pretty interesting. I like that.
Yeah, we still got to get past level 3 of the shaming language.
Oh, yeah. Tico, do you have any other shaming lines that I didn't think of? Because I feel like I thought about like every single one, but I'm sure that there's some that I haven't encountered that I just don't know. But after watching Tom Leykis, I feel like I've got pretty much all of them, and I can pretty much combat all of them pretty easily.
I mean,
for the most part, yeah.
Not that should be every man's priority. It's just that like it's all about your environment. If you live in New York, you're going to get shamed. Like that's just a fact, or something like, or if you live in any place, it's like you gotta prepare.
I'm a truck driver, and
you're roboting.
He's a truck driver.
That's right.
Yeah, and if I'm forced to stop in like anywhere where there's people, there's somebody that's going to recognize my voice, and there's going to be a lot of shaming language. A lot of it.
Treat him like Reginald Denny.
Yeah,
pull him out of his truck and throw bricks on him.
I'm like Mark Wahlberg from The Departed. Treat him like mushrooms, feed him shit, and keep him in the dark.
I've had like girls and women that don't know me from another person. As soon as they hear me talk, they don't want me to be talking in front of men who they've marked up. If you know what I mean. They're just like they're like, oh no, not you don't get to be next to that guy. Like not Yam. Yam will tell you the truth. I need you to be susceptible. I need you to be supple and vulnerable, so I can sink my teeth into you. It's sad. It really is sad.
And they're like, yes, sink your teeth into my neck.
They're like, good. Yam's not here. Okay, now let me get some attention. Let me try to give this guy some validation. Yeah. Okay. Oh yes. He's biting it. Oh, he's biting it. Oh yes. Oh yes.
You see, like you'd even have to ask the question.
The next day she came out in the dress.
You know, because
the next day after that,
clearly
on the
women,
last bit of
you
the
know,
time,
they get as horny just as much as men do.
And she was
Okay.
basically
But
very affectionate
the way
to him.
that
But on the first day, she wasn't.
well,
as
hold on a
affectionate.
second. Hold on one second.
Think about this.
Well,
shit.
hold on one second. All I was going to say is that women know how to use sex against men on a level that a lot of men don't understand. They're thinking on some Mickey Mouse, lovey-dovey, I can show you the world, bright and
Sex to a woman. Sex to a woman is like a fishing pole with a worm on the end of it for the fish to bite. That's exactly what it is.
What's it like?
They know what it is. It's sexual marketplace value, and they just like to throw that money around sometimes.
It's a bait. It's bait. That's
They'll
all it is.
withhold it, and they'll throw it somewhere else if they feel like they need to.
Right.
Whether it's to punish or whatever.
And the thing is, like, if you got somebody that basically has mental fortitude.
That's another thing. Yeah, if they start giving you this, like subservient attitude. You got to realize it's to get back at the other guy that they were with.
Right.
It's not because you're the bomb. It's because that nigga wasn't the bomb to her more than you are right now.
Actually, if they give you a subservient attitude, especially as a content creator, it's basically that what they're trying to do is they're trying to they're trying to keep that man, and B, they're trying to prove you wrong, which doesn't fucking work.
It doesn't work. Oh God. Oh my gosh.
You know, I haven't seen Scarlo on Tyrone Magnus's channel for quite some time now. Hope everything's okay. Hi, Pokemon. Love you, girl.
I think one of the best examples.
Woo!
I think one of the best examples of simping is what happened with Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith.
That's what I'm saying.
That was by far the most humiliating goddamn thing I ever saw.
Naga Man, dude, to me, what you just said
for both parties,
it's a ticking time bomb. That's what I describe most of my relationships as. That's what I describe most of the relationships I see.
It's funny, like apologetics too, who live in the real world. They're like, oh well, they agreed. They agreed to that relationship. They agreed to it.
Well, not even. They fought for it. They fucking fought for it, right? And then they get to that position where the smiles, the fog, all that shit fades with the magic, the Disneyland sparkles, the oh my god, the because remember guys, not only is she not yours and it's your turn, but that day, that wedding day, that's not the rest of your life. It's just a day. That's all they cherish. They don't cherish being wives. They cherish the wedding day. They don't cherish being a wedded wife. They don't want the responsibility of being a wife. They just want the, oh yes, wedding, all my friends, diamonds. Look at that.
Yeah, the party, the pageantry, the money, the shoes, the heels. Yeah, absolutely.
But if you're talking about Will Smith, you got to realize where he comes from. He was born for that.
The dog and pony show, you know? There's somebody has to shell out a shit ton of money for. I mean, let me break this to you. If I were Will, I go out. Okay, let's say so it's an open relationship. That means I can fuck a younger, hotter fucking actress, right?
Actor.
Actress.
Uh huh.
Right. I could fuck younger, hotter chick in Hollywood, right?
I'm pretty sure he did, but word around the campfire is that he kind of he sometimes I mean, there's nothing wrong with this, but sometimes he prefer stick shift.
What the fuck?
That's what I'm trying to say.
I heard. Okay, I know.
That's shaming.
Sounds a little cray-cray. I know.
We're talking about someone that got brought out by Quincy Jones.
Hello.
So,
that right there tells you a whole bunch of shit.
So,
yeah.
You gotta ask him how that clutch is. How that clutch is. That racing clutch.
But the part for me that was bizarre is when they did that round table, how she kind of like dismissed the fact that immediately after their relationship broke up, she hopped on the carousel, was already with this other dude. That's it, without any shame whatsoever. Oh yeah, I was with him because I needed to feel better. And then meanwhile, Will Smith is sitting there like, ugh. Like, what the fuck, man? Yeah.
It's just about everybody in Hollywood's been done up by somebody.
Absolutely.
So they're all weird people to begin with, and they can only stick with each other because that's the way they're made to be.
Yeah, it's a circle jerk.
And when it comes down to like someone like Will Smith, he was run in by fucking Quincy Jones, which has enough rumors behind it that you could basically say that he molests all his fucking artists, which means Will Smith was molested, which means he's all fucked up.
I need to feel better.
Jada Pinkett's probably just a handler for him.
No, I don't doubt it.
Ooh.
What's this dude's name? Corey Feldman? The other dude that was talking about like all that Epstein shit that was going on? That's another mess too.
Well, he wasn't talking about Epstein, I don't think, but he's talking about other people like Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
And Seth Green.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty fucking crazy one because there you go. It's more child actors again. People that were
Hollywood
probably touched
Hollywood
by somebody in Hollywood.
I was just at the shit show on sled. You know, on the burning sled. The shit show on a burning sled.
Fuck, what's his name? Dan something from Nickelodeon. He always shot all their feet in all of his episodes that he was producing. He had like a foot fetish. He's got all these like preteen girls with their feet on air.
What the fuck?
Yeah, man. If you watch all the shows that he produced, at least once during the show, the girls had to put their feet and show them to the camera, to the crowd.
And you know what the sick part is now that we're talking about this? Because this is something even I brought up in my videos. The fact of the matter is that a lot of these womans, they watch these reality TV shows and it completely warps their mind because they actually think that shit is real. They see the gold, they see the jewelry, they see the high heels, the homie, the clown makeup on their face, and then they start acting and behaving just like what they see on TV. I'm like, Jesus, man. And a lot of these women don't realize that that's not real life, man.
You know that like all reality TV is scripted, so I'm wondering if even Cops was scripted.
Yeah. Well, a lot of them cop shows now, they're being canceled. I mean, I think the old school Cops they took off the TV as a matter of fact.
The Cops TV show.
The original.
Yeah. The original OG one. Yeah, they took that off of TV.
Oh.
Yeah.
What was his name again?
And now they're attacking. Yeah, they're attacking Paw Patrol to get the fucking cartoon dog off of the TV set. I'm like, fuck you. Give me a break.
Cop.
Unbelievable. These motherfuckers, these are some sad-ass motherfuckers.
Them Karens on drugs.
Yeah.
It's all part of BLM.
Yeah,
man.
apparently a cartoon cop dog is racist.
What?
Yeah, because you're being selective with the breeds. It's such a white dog supremacist show.
Dog supremacy. The cats are out there protesting. All the pussies are out there. Dogs are dog supremacists. We're bigger than it. Those dogs are bigger than against us.
Where's the best in show for cat?
White coats. Yeah. I wonder about Dalmatians, though.
Underdog is here. What the fuck is going on?
Scooby-Dooby-Doo!
Oh, I go, Shaggy.
I wonder if Scooby's racist.
Like, here's something like if you're supposedly black, well,
You
yeah.
solve mysteries
I just
and works
noticed
for the police.
it recently. If you're black and you are and you're like identify as like part of the manosphere, you have so many more things saving you than if you're white. Like it's kind of messed up in that way. Like if you're say like, oh, I'm MiGTOW, but you're white, it's like people like are more quick to shame you than if you're black because you're like, no, I'm SYSBM, I'm Ibmore, I'm red pilled, I'm this, I'm that. I mean, but then like white people aren't giving that
fucking
leeway.
MiGTOW, get fucked. MiGTOW, shake the fuck out of fucking MiGTOW, get fucked. You know?
Yeah, I've never experienced that. I've never experienced that. Anybody calling me a bigot or maybe a little bit, but not like to that extreme. Not like I'm burning lowercase t's in front of my apartment.
Wow.
That's what I was trying to say earlier. People were saying that we're connected to alt-right. We're not. We're all individual people.
Yeah, pretty much.
This is what you see is the community. This is us just talking to each other.
Right.
Yeah. You know, not for nothing. This is something even I talk about too. A man is a man, period. I can't stand when they start putting labels on shit. Everybody's going to have to start walking around with a hello, my name is sticker on their chest. It's so stupid.
And that's the thing
labels.
about, like people wearing a name tag, it just sucks. It just sucks.
Hey, asshole, don't call him an asshole. Well, look at his name tag. Hello, my name is
My name is asshole.
Yeah.
ASSO.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
It's literally spelled ASO, asshole.
Asshole.
Wow.
My name is asshole. What are you? I'm Italian. It's asshole.
Hey, asshole, go pick up those boxes. Don't call him an asshole.
Well, you call hey, be nice to that guy. Yeah, but his name is
Shut
asshole.
Up, Karen,
okay,
you
asshole.
fucking bitch.
Put your mask on, you asshole. What?
Put your ball gag in before you put your mask on, Karen.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. The first thing I heard when I stopped talking to my beloved aunt and I started listening to the podcast was something about ball gag and Karen. Are you talking about my Karen? Are you talking about my ball gags? Which one of you got my ball gags? Karen? You better not be giving away my ball gags, damn it.
Wow.
You know we be into that freaky stuff.
Need to be handed out. That would save the
Maybe
manager problem.
we should start carrying fucking paddles.
Horse crops.
Like goddamn cattle prods or some shit.
Oh, cattle prods.
You know, it's like
I'd like to see it.
I think you can give out. I think you can give out just about anything as long as you're free to all these left-wing feminists out there.
Yeah.
Banana peels,
Well,
empty
their
water
mentality,
bottles. Yeah.
Their mentality is like, I've been doing nothing this whole time. That must mean the conservatives have been doing nothing this whole time. So I can blame them for being lazy. That's how their mind works. Yeah. Get a dose of that logic.
Well,
Yeah, but what was the long hair? What was the name of the long haired dude that was in like California volunteering to pick up garbage off of their streets? I forgot what his name is.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm listening.
I'm not sure.
I'm not aware of who you're talking about. I have to look him up because there's been plenty. There's been so many actually of those kind of people around who just do that kind of stuff, and I give them all the credit in the world. Sometimes if I see them in the right area, I'll jump in and be like, hey, how you doing? Where you from? And like, oh, my name's Tin. I'm from Cleveland or some shit. And all right, okay, hey, what brings you here? Oh, I just I see all kinds of shit in the news, and I had nothing better to do. I'm a rich fuck, and they're like, wow, you're rich? Like, yeah. Sometimes I just blah 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 blah. But not everyone who does that shit, they're rich. Some of them are just like, they're activists, or there's certain kind of groups. There's certain non-profit groups that go out and they don't deal with the violence or the protesters. They're kind of like damage control from Marvel. That's kind of what they are. They just kind of go out there and unofficially just clean up shit, So
He parked the Benz around the corner and then bum change.
Yeah. Well, somebody's got to make these. Somebody's got to make. Somebody. Well, honest, be honest though. Somebody's got to make the beta male simp superheroes look good, because after the Avengers move through an area, literally so much shit is destroyed, and they try to blame the villains, but it's really just the superheroes' fault for trash and everything.
Haven't you made like 2 videos about beta male superheroes?
Yeah, I have to actually ask my dad about the DC one, because I feel like I did it an injustice, and since he's into comic books, he might be able to like shed some light. I'm working on a Star Wars one that eventually I want to kind of turn into like
easy.
a much more larger project.
You know what? I'm going to let you go ahead and tackle that. That is so easy. I wouldn't say Luke Skywalker so much, but with Rey, oh hell yeah, and with Anakin, oh hell yes.
Yeah,
definitely.
Well, I'm thinking about it's got to be at least 3 videos, because you have the 3 trilogies.
Okay.
And then
that's why Anakin was so pissed off in the trilogy. He was bent up for exactly.
Yeah, he's a beta.
Crying for the snatch.
Padme.
Well, think about this. This man, he basically gave the entire galaxy for this. Well, he killed children. He killed his masters. He killed his religion. He tore his gods down for this. He pledged allegiance to the fucking darks, to Satan himself, for this woman.
True.
And he lost all 4 of his limbs. All 4 of his limbs led to a life of torture and misery and itching and burning and fucking Jar Jar Binks in his head. Oh, Misa Anakin, Misa, and you just want to fucking strangle him, but he's dead. And it's dude, the torture. If fucking Palpatine's fucking with them, oh yes, Padme's still alive. Oh, psych, she's not alive.
In the extended universe, and in the book fiction, the literary fiction of the Star Wars universe, Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan had like some sort of they had some women that they were interested in, but in the movies, they literally look like they're trying to tell Anakin to stop being a Sith. Like the whole entire time. They're like
what
with great power comes great sympathy.
But see, that's what led to all of this. The whole Star Wars, everything that is Star, is because Anakin Skywalker simped for Padme. Every aspect of everything that is Star Wars, and the fact that they screwed up Luke Skywalker. Like, if you want the real version of Luke Skywalker, play Jedi Academy, Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy. Play that game. I'll
have to look at it. Yeah, I'll have to look into that.
That game will give you a perfect perspective of what Luke Skywalker should have been. A Jedi Grand Master, a teacher, a wise man, a man of wisdom. But no, he's a fucking... No, what are you doing here? Get up now! I don't...
Anakin...
He acts really beta. With Rey, they portray him as like so beta. Like, he's just so beta.
Anakin Skywalker started a galaxy-wide war just because he wanted to get laid. Wonderful.
Thank you. That's what I'm trying to allude to. Everything that happened from the Death Star blowing up to Rey to everything is because this motherfucker simped. And think about it like this. Thanks to all this, no one picked up on this. No one picked up on this shit. Palpatine is technically Anakin Skywalker's dad, technically, on a technical basis. So if we were to be technical here, okay? Fucking Kylo Ren is the grandson of Anakin Skywalker. Fucking Rey is Palpatine's granddaughter. Does nobody see a fucking problem with this?
Well, look at Padme. Padme in Attack of the Clones was tickling his pickle the entire fucking movie. The whole time teasing him with an S&M outfit in the middle. Just fucking with this guy the whole movie.
And the makeup.
I'm like, Jesus Christ.
She was wearing the fake up too. No, it's kind of like that's like the illusory nature of the Force. Because like I think that Anakin realizes, or Anakin doesn't realize that Padme is like pretty much she's part of the Force. Like, because anybody with a high enough midichlorian count, pretty much everything in your life is pretty much governed by the Force. That's like the new generation. That's like millennials.
Shit.
Dude, no, I know what I'm saying
you
is like
say
millennials are basically.
Oh, young
Millennials are
Padawan.
basically like.
Yeah, he did.
Millennials are basically convinced that midichlorians exist.
Are you thinking this? You're thinking the same thing I am, huh? What the fuck is a midichlorian?
Baron, when I'm done with you.
I know.
When I'm done with you.
I know what you're about to say already.
You'll be the strongest of all of them, second to no one except for me. Midichlorian.
And that's the archetype of the Sith. Like the Sith is like the rule of two. Yeah. And but then with the Jedi Order, it's like, oh, you know, like if you start to simp, then you just fall out of it. You just stop becoming a Jedi, and then they basically just like leave these people out for the Sith to grab.
Well, that's why I like Darth Krayt, because he took the rule of two and said, "Fuck that bull, nigga. The rule of one. What the fuck? What is this rule of two?
Yeah,
shit?
Exactly.
I am the king." He did a fucking Sith mind meditation thing. Told all the Sith lords in the galaxy, all of you motherfuckers now work for me. I want whoever that Solo boy is, who's a Skywalker. Bring that motherfucker to me, because there's going to some shit happening to me that I don't even understand, because I'm so powerful in the Force and shit. Darth Krayt, look up the story of Darth Krayt. That's a bad motherfucker right there, dude. See, Hollywood wouldn't know how to write a story like that. That's why y'all motherfuckers need to hire me, so I can write Blade 5 and, you know, go ahead and put it into all this bullshit.
Shit, goddamn video game companies are fucking up now, you know?
The Last of Us 2. Hey, did you guys enjoy that cowboy butt sex?
I didn't play it. Never played it.
And not buying it.
Cowboy butt sex.
Cowboy butt sex.
I haven't played it.
Yeah, hit those high notes.
Yes, yes, I feel like Shreve
I was waiting for him to
Palpatine
do
right
it.
now. I feel like Shreve Palpatine right now, and I'm like, do it. Yes. Make yourself stronger.
I thought you were going to do the screaming cowboy. I thought you were just going to say fuck it and just go with it, you know?
The hate.
Let the hate flow through you.
Do it.
Let it flow through you, Anakin.
Skywalker.
The midichlorian is the powerhouse. The midichlorian is the powerhouse of the cell. That's all I know.
What is midichlorian? I don't understand what the fuck a midichlorian is.
And Anakin goes into that megalomaniacal rant, killing sand people in a racist. Oh my God!
I'm going to use the Force to heal my broken body. Come here, young Yoda, little green friend. You got that good shit? You know I have good shit, I do.
At blowjobs as I am.
Oh my God!
Yes.
Can I ask you a question? What the fuck were you thinking, giving Mace Windu a purple lightsaber? Like, seriously, like
swing both ways, does Mace?
What are you telling him? Like he enjoys Kool-Aid or something? No, I was just trying to make him my second in command. Also, all your second commands get the purple lightsaber, not because he's black, huh? What are you trying to? I'm green.
Isn't it strange? Like, isn't it crazy how like so this whole Star Wars thing is fun to analyze, but like some nerds actually simp to girls because they know anything about Star Wars. Kind of like with sports. It's like, oh, you watched Rogue One too? Wow.
For any fucking reason they can.
It's similar to these young fucks who go around talking about LeBron James is the GOAT, and I'm just like, are you fucking serious? Like, first of all, Michael Jordan, his era would destroy this fucking pussified bullshit NBA clone horse shit traveling every time I shoot a fucking three. Fucking flop, dude. Michael Jordan was a fucking winner.
Dude, he would teabag James Harden.
Dude, Muggsy Bogues, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen.
He would do it today.
Charles Barkley, all those cats, man.
Michael Jordan's old.
Even Larry Bird, the white cracker guy.
Do it today. Him and Larry Bird getting it done.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude! Larry Bird just would fucking. He would look at LeBron James dead in his fucking face. Hey, LeBron, I'm going to shoot it right here. I'm going to shoot it right here, right in your fucking face, and there's nothing you can do about it. Hey, LeBron, I feel like scoring 42 tonight. What do you say? 42, 38? Huh? What do you feel like? Bum. You're a bum. You're trash, garbage. You're not the king. I'm going to show you tonight. That's Larry Bird, dude. That's Larry fucking Bird talking shit.
And then he'd do it after, too.
It's so funny you mentioned LeBron James because
no matter how ridiculous it was,
even today, LeBron James is on TV. Some dumbass reporter asked him, "So, what do you think about Trump not watching the NBA?" And he's like, I don't know if I want to say anything because I know where it's going to go."
I'm LeBron James.
Why are you China's watching, aren't they? Yeah, I'm LeBron James.
I was always, I got really personal when somebody came in, just spray painted the N-word on my fence, and I took offense to that. Still got a lot of racism in this country.
Yeah.
And, you know how Michael Jordan would have handled that? Michael Jordan would be like, okay, you want to put racists on my house? Okay, that's fair. That's fine. That's fine. Whoever did that? Who was it? Where was they from, Scotty? They was from Detroit. We're gonna bust Detroit's ass by 60. Go ahead. Mark that down. Phil. Hey, we busting Detroit's ass. That's how they handled it. Hey.
Well, it's funny now that like the press conference has definitely evolved in the sports in the locker room. It's funny because you have that being Michael Jordan's response in the current day, but then now when the press conference, like with that guy who got shamed for not kneeling and putting the Black Lives Matter shirt on.
First of all,
he basically was just like, I give everything up to God, blah, blah, blah. It's not important to me to represent Black Lives Matter.
How many
and
fingers?
Every question that they ask. 6?
That's why I'm not dealing with the fucking national anthem.
How many fingers here? 5 MVPs.
What?
How many numbers is that? 2-time Olympian.
Okay.
How many? I mean, the list goes on. Defensive player of the year. Do it. LeBron James. Your defense is like buttered shit. Buttered shit compared to a Michael Jordan. Yes, you might have had one of the greatest blocks. I'll give you that. You had one of the greatest blocks, but your inconsistency will always keep you from being the GOAT. Look at the efficiency rate. This is where it makes and breaks you. This is what gets you championships. Look at the efficiency of Michael Jordan versus Kobe Bryant versus LeBron James, and then come back and tell me their offensive efficiency, their defensive, how effective are they on defense and offense? Then come back to me and tell me who the fuck the GOAT is. It's not LeBron James, I can reassure you. Because he's talking about, 369, like I haven't seen through these fucking numbers, like Tesla hasn't seen through these fucking numbers, like the keys to the universe aren't through these fucking numbers, you fucking dope. Idiot fuck.
Rey Mysterio.
And that,
piece of shit.
Not for nothing, my man, also to this day, as a child of the 80s, as somebody that grew up in the 80s, right? Michael Jordan's swag, his sneakers, his jackets, his shirts, his jerseys are still selling to this day. For God's sake, they still have a retro pair of Jordan 4s from back in the days.
Boom.
That dude,
and you know what? You know the sad part?
Day off his name.
Do you know the sad part? Even with the launch of the NBA,
they weren't meant to be worn with like skinny jeans and stuff like that. They weren't meant to be worn like as like this fashion statement. They were just like they work for him.
But even with the relaunch of the NBA today, whose jerseys are selling is fucking Shaquille O'Neal, Kobe, Jordan. I've even seen a Darius Miles jersey sell.
Because these people were playing basketball.
Back in the day, we used to like the people used to wear Jordans with pants that actually fucking were not the most Saturday Sam nut hugging ass motherfuckers I ever seen in my entire life. You know?
Did you guys hear that?
I don't know if pro sports is trash or is going
They're so
to be
bad
trash
I can't
in the
even
future.
play the video game.
Did you guys hear what I said?
It's two things. It's either looking for a revival or it's looking for some outside help to help it out.
Did you hear what I said?
I heard what you said.
I said they are selling Darius Miles jerseys from the Clippers.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah. There's Miles. And basically what I said, I was a little off topic, but like back in the day, they used to wear Jordan with pants that weren't the most Yosemite Sam nut huggingest motherfuckers I ever seen in my entire life. You know? It's like
here's what it boils down to, my brothers. As a Giants fan, not for nothing, man, when I wear my Eli Manning gear, Super Bowl 42, 46, and even his final jersey I got, nobody's talking about Colin Kaepernick, but everybody will talk about Eli first. Boom.
Darius Miles.
I beg to see you.
I'm sorry, I had a mental breakdown there for a second. I'm sorry, I'm back.
Now,
Darius Miles is decent.
Goddamn Darius Miles.
I know he's see.
I actually like that. I like that.
It was just a team that he was on. That's all it was. He's actually very good. It was just a team that he was put on that made him look like he was shit, though. But he was actually a pretty good player.
And you know the funny thing about it is he got shifted aside for LeBron James because they played on the same team together for a while because they were both drafted out of high school. A lot of people don't know that. See, that's why I take it a little personal that you shitted all over somebody that I like just so you could succeed. And they talked about his 3-point jumper like it was something special. It's nothing special. You fucking suck. You want to see a real 3-point shooter? Look at Kobe when he used to shut it down in Portland. When he used to shut it down in San Antonio. When he used to shut it down in Dallas.
It's weird that my generation
teams that
like
you
a
lost to,
shorter,
LeBron.
more light-skinned version of that. But Kobe was the real deal.
Yeah, if you want a perfect clone of Jordan, that was the perfect jiu-jitsu clone of Jordan, was Kobe Bryant. There will never be another perfect clone like that ever again. Vince Carter had the hops, but he didn't have the killer instinct. He had the Mamba mentality, where he's sitting there up 2-0 in the fucking series, and they're like, why are you not smiling, Kobe? Because mission's not over yet. But you're up 2-0. So what? Series is not over yet. We didn't win this. We haven't won championship. Is championship gold in front of me? Is my 5th championship here? Nope. Why am I excited? Why should I be excited? Job's not done yet. What the fuck? And now I understand that mentality. It's like, true. It's almost 4:00. It's almost time to go home. I'm like, job's not done yet. It's not done yet. It's 3:15. It's not done yet.
The fat lady sings.
It's not over till the last second is off the clock. Then I'll be worried about home. Right now, I can't think about home because that's how motherfuckers get hemmed up. That's how limbs get into. That's how injuries happen. Because you thinking all over here. It's Friday. Oh, I'm about to go drink. I'm about to go. Nope. Mamba mentality, baby.
Hey,
play till the game's over.
Hey, why don't you take a break every once in a while? I didn't finish my load. You know.
Didn't finish.
Didn't
finish.
Man,
you ain't gonna take a break? No. No, I didn't do my job. I didn't feel like I completed the mission. I'm telling you.
I still got time on my clock, so I'm gonna continue on driving. But you've been driving. You've gotten over like close to 500 miles today, 500, 600, 700 miles today. You've done a lot of miles. Okay, that means I still got time on my clock.
Boom.
I'll still keep driving.
And that's kind of like what Sigma was saying earlier this week too. He was like men can control their emotions, but they can't understand. They don't understand them. Women can't control their emotions. It's just chaos, but they understand why they work. That's why women will act the way they do in relationships, and men are always just looking to fix something. They're always looking to just like. That's why he won smiling at the finals, because he knew this is me. This is on me.
It was supposed, first off, the concert, how it was biologically written, it was supposed to be a balancing act. You know, it was supposed to be a balancing act. You know, I mean, somebody was supposed to force in the it is something that where a vessel is what. Think of two vessels, like two basins. One is full of this water, and the other one's not quite full yet. And it's like you have to take this water and balance the water levels so that you can meet somewhere halfway in the middle. That's my understanding of how it was biologically written. But the other vessel kept saying, I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. While this vessel is running out of fucking liquid to pour into this motherfucker. They kept taking and taking and taking. You know? I mean, that makes any sense. Oh shit, did I get muted? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you.
Like, I mean, does that make any sense?
Yeah, I hear you too.
Sense?
It did make sense. I think it was just
Did
it
that-
was so deep and it reconciled with so many people that you know it's like it hit so close to home.
Yeah, and it's like
Yeah.
Successful,
No
never
matter how hard certain guys work, you know, no matter how hard most of us fellas work. I know I went through it myself. It's never enough. So you break your ass. Like I used to come home dirty, filthy from work when I was working in construction, and she wants to go out to Manhattan to go have dinner. I didn't even sleep. Working what we call 6-10s, 6 days a week, 10 hours a day. And it's not fair, man. But I want to go out to dinner. I'm too busy hurting after I just broke my ass.
You get the bitch and the bitch. Oh, you don't have a job. You don't have a this and you don't have a that. And then you get a job. You get a job. You get money. You get this and that and the other. Next thing you
Not
know,
just that.
oh
you don't just
well.
you don't just get a job. You hold down a job for a long time.
You hold down a job. Yes, exactly.
But it's underappreciated.
Exactly.
It's always it's never good enough. You know, that's why I laugh at that Tommy Lauren bullshit. Because it's like, lady, at the end of the day, I know you're not going to go backwards in lifestyle. That motherfucking soccer player running for governor, that guy, you're not going to date a guy who's beneath that guy. Once you have that guy, you're going to always want something more than that while your pussy is going down this way.
Yep.
She rejected
You're going
him
this way.
simply
Hold
for the
on
fact-
Hold on one second. Your vagina is going this way. He's going up here. You're going down here. The older you get, you're going down here. This is where he's going.
Mentally. Like she can't. She
Not
there's
just
no way
mentally,
she can actually
physically too.
Yeah.
Look at some
well,
of the guys like
yeah, both.
Eldris Elba, right? Look at him. He's like 50, 60 something. Dude still look like he could play James Bond.
right, and it's like
I could play James.
Hell yeah.
I mean, listen, I'm 30-something years old. I mean, yeah, I'm balding. I'm fucking balding and going great. But this is what it is. I'll take it, you know? I look forward to going balding, you know? He keeps...
I guess you're speaking on something pretty profound, though, MiGTOW and Win, too, because you're saying, like, because of what I've been through, I can actually settle. Like that's a real thing that I can actually do because I know how I look.
I'm not settling. I'm actually
okay.
I'm enjoying my life.
Think of it like you're playing this game of ours. You're playing it on a harder level than a Tommy Lauren.
Yeah.
Your experience points
Imagine
are
if
going
the
to mean
difficulty went all the way down immediately because of some decision that you made.
Well, think about it like this.
in-
You're gaining these hardcore experience points. If you were to turn down the level to her level, the reason why you would win in a debate is because it's like, well, I've been through this. You haven't touched this. You haven't covered this, but I have. And that's going to piss her off because you have a level of experience.
The sad thing about that shaming doesn't.
No, not shaming.
Doesn't work on,
not shaming her.
It works differently on women than it does with men.
I'm not saying
yeah.
shaming. I'm saying your knowledge. That alone will offend her.
Right.
Right.
Exactly. Because it's not your experience.
But it goes one step further. It goes one step further here. think about this, brothers. You know, the simple fact of the matter is that this is a person that's always on camera. She's on the internet. She's on web news magazine. Her stock just went to the fucking shithouse after that statement. You really think now that any man knows what she's about, next man that she comes across, the dude's gonna be like, "Fuck that. See you later." That's what's gonna happen now. Whoops, too bad.
That's if she can convince them to hit it.
If she shows any sort of resistance at all, they can always emotionally blackmail her, since her content's on the internet, by saying, you are not the kind of person, I know the kind of person that you are. You're the kind of person who will bitch and say all men are trash, so you don't really get the right to have an opinion. And that's sad.
Well, it's Tommy. She's not going to stop into this podcast and listen to any of this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So this is not going to be a learning experience for her. She's just going to, I'm offended by what these men are saying about, I'm going to go cry in the bathroom and all this shit. So it's like, whatever. Yeah, exactly.
That's so ironic that is also the you can't spell streets without
Yeah, guys like us to women like her, the stereotypical, you know, basement trolls that play Nintendo all day. Bullshit. You know what I mean?
But when she does fail to realize, and I don't know if I said it before, is that if the women that actually watch her, listen to her, and follow her directive, she's going to lead these women off of on a long walk off a short pier or a short drink in a long river. And it's basically going to may take some of those men and make them red pill, at least. You know?
Best part is she thought she was going to be stunning and brave by saying it, and now she looks just stunned and depraved.
I can't wait till Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion hit that wall, baby, because like I said, lessons going to be learned all around, baby. The wall defeats them all. There's even this video right here from Jay the Black, where this young man is going in on Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion with their hookery, because we doing all this Black Lives Matter bullshit, and you over here shaking your titties and your ass and your penis. For Megan Thee Stallion fans, you don't know, Will Smith was in her room. So anyway, yeah, man. Some of this shit that I'm saying, look at this. Look at this.
A lot of these women that follow these women are going to end up miserable. End up miserable and lonely. I mean, it's a given. They're going to be miserable and they're going to be single. They're going to feel that they're not accomplished.
They're already miserable. Look at this. You guys got to check this out. This is a black wedding, ladies and gentlemen. This is a black wedding. Look what they're doing. Oh, they're just having so much fun, twerking, shaking their ass.
Nice day for a black wedding.
Nice day for a black wedding. There go Tommy. What's up, Buddy Lee? Buddy Lee.
And that right there is why I don't date black women.
Get a closer look, baby. Come on, y'all don't want that? Hey, Psychesoap, you want a black girl like that? You want a nasty little thottery thought like that? Look at that.
You know what? I support Tico on his position on not dating black women.
Oh, come on. Hidden. You know you want to smash.
No. Jerking.
Come on. No. MiGTOW to win.
Nice
you know you want to sneak in the room.
I may live in a first world country, but I got standards. I got motherfucking standards.
I thought you said you had a sandwich.
Yeah, she better make you a sandwich.
I already got a sandwich, bitch. I'm good.
Hey, look. I had a sandwich this morning, so I'm good. But I mean, I may live in a first world country, but I got standards. I got fucking standards. You know.
Well, speaking of standards, I feel that we've gone on long enough. And I don't want to keep people waiting out there from their lives. So I say we come back next week and do this all over again, considering the fact... one thing we can talk about before we go, the explosion in Beirut. What the hell happened there?
Now, I got I got two hypotheses. Something. If it's a fireworks plant, one of the portions that they use for the charge, for the kick charge. Then it launches the shell up in the air. They might have an abundance of it, or from the rumors that I'm hearing, it was a old Russian boat old Soviet boat that had a shit ton of fertilizer in it. Now,
that I believe.
To me, there's also the missile possibility, but if it was a missile, if you slowed it down, you might see the contrails of the missile.
Well, somebody was telling me that maybe a missile was accelerated from the area wherever the explosion was, that they were housing missiles, something like that.
There might be a possibility they were housing missiles, but if you look at
how many views are there?
If you look at the little miniature explosions, like the sparklers,
yeah, I saw those.
Those look like the stars. What the fuck?
Well, me and my buddies determined that it wasn't magnesium, sulfur, or any kind of hydrate because of the fact that it seemed the explosion within itself seemed more air pressurized, and it released a whole bunch of just zoom, but it wasn't like anything.
Water up in it.
Yeah, a lot of vapor, a lot of.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think it.
So it was whatever it was pressurized, and it created a lot of pressure in the city, like a heavy rain clouds or something like that.
Right, and they had like those videos from the hospital, or they had those videos in the building that showed like how much everything kind of was disheveled and thrown off the walls and everything.
I only saw 2 videos, and they were almost the same
That
angle.
would pretty much be indicative of a high pressurized environment.
Did you guys see that wedding of that one lady? She was all pretty.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh man, that is the perfect metaphor for MiGTOW right there. Like, oh, wedding and boom, psych bitch, MiGTOW, here to fuck up everything. Blow up all the windows, all this shit. Just get rid of all of it. Kick. Oh, dirty up all you fucking people. MiGTOW, bitch. Yeah, so.
I wouldn't be the guy to make that meme. That's too gruesome.
I wouldn't do that either, man.
That's just too gruesome.
MiGTOW's plan.
I did make one and put it in
because they wanted to get
thing, though.
But hopefully, because the body count's up to like close to like 156 now. Dude, it's up in the thousands, man. They're just not reporting that kind of explosion where you're talking about people's eyes and arms and fingers and.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude, they had to be in the thousands.
Both
that
sides
kind of
of buildings came off.
Did you see the explosions when they were on the fucking freeway, dude?
Right.
I've only seen 2 videos.
Could you imagine being in a car like that and some explosion far away just blew your shit halfway across the intersection?
Yeah, or they're all like
I can only imagine. I trap myself I damn near trap myself when the wind blows. Damn near blows my empty trailer over. Fuck, I can only imagine.
It's full of TNT.
I could tell you guys with my experience being at that World Trade Center site like I was, man, I guarantee it's not pretty.
Well, like in your car.
That's definitely not going to be a pretty sight, man. I could tell you that after what I saw. It's got to be gnarly.
It left a crater. It left a hole that it seemed like it had an endless pit, like there was no end to it. That's what it looked like to me. Like it I've never seen anything like it. Like it's not fucking sulfur. That's not magnesium. That's not TNT or dynamite or anything. There's no fireworks. So what kind of new age kind of explosions are we dealing with here?
Well, they're trying to say it was ammonium nitrate.
No, that can't be ammonium nitrate.
Well, check the half-life. I mean, the half-life on it might be...
I think they said it was like 1/5 the size explosion, like the damage done by like one of the bombs in Hiroshima. I think the one he said Hiroshima.
Oh, hell. That means that somebody fucked up. That means that we're gonna have to be looking at another country.
Well, it's huge. That's a huge
talking
drop.
about-
Like, when I saw it, I thought it was pretty much atomic.
Well, they're talking about Syria. You know, like I'm like, well, why would Syria do that to? Because of all the fucking people that are against them, Lebanon is like, isn't it? They're like one of their only few allies.
A lot of Christians in Lebanon.
Well, hopefully we don't have any more booms or explosions from here on out. But shit, 2020's been fucking crazy.
It's been a fuck fest. A whole fuck fest.
Fuck fest ain't the word.
I remember one year.
Yeah,
I
I went quiet here. It's just, you know, I saw aftermath of stuff like this in New City, so, you know.
I remember one year reading about people in New Year's dying because all the people were shooting their guns
Well, yeah,
in the
like, it
air
kinda makes me
and
wonder.
like throwing grenades and shit. They're like, "Happy New Year!" Throw a grenade and like,
Yeah.
"Oops."
Of disaster.
Boy, talk about playing beer pong.
I was in Detroit on New Year's. Boy, was that shit fucking scary.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I was here for the 4th of July, and that shit was madness, man. It was great, but it was also like fucking creepy at the same time because that's what happens when you shut down people's fun. They're going to turn against you. You make a revolution impossible. You make it inevitable. But apparently these fuckers didn't learn that in grade school, so apparently we're dealing with some tyrannical fuckbags in our political system at the current moment.
It is.
They obviously didn't watch V for
Don't forget
Vendetta.
karma, Tru Sherm. Don't forget karma.
Jeez. Well, you guys want to do your call-outs to your channels before we wrap up? Got to take off. Got to work tomorrow, baby. Got to jump in the dirty dumpster or something heavy. Got to lift. Who wants to go first?
I thought the answer was no.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess I'm inclined to go first. This is Baron Yam. Stay well. Be blessed. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. Thanks for listening. Like, comment, subscribe. And your boy's living life. I can actually hold my own on a panel with a bunch of like hard-ass people.
I think Tico went without an avatar just to show respect.
This is great. But yeah, have a good day, and take it away, Mega Man.
All right, guys, you're talking to your friendly neighborhood MAGA man here. On my channel, you got all sorts of wonderful stuff. We talk about MiGTOW, we talk about men's issues, we talk about self-defense, Pro 2A, free speech. You got a little something for everybody, so come check out my channel. You know, I got my community updates there for when I'm doing live streams. Everybody here in this live stream is more than welcome. I also want to thank our host for having me on here. Thank you very much. And to all the brothers out there in the manosphere that's here in the chat, you guys are epic, man. And thanks for you know, laughing at my stupid shit. Thanks for laughing at my jokes, man. Take it away.
Thank you guys for laughing at my crazy shit.
This is Big Child to win. You know, me doing what I do best in the win. Don't do nothing that I do. And if you do and you get got, ask for a use of tobacco or excavator.
Yeah, he digging.
All right, go ahead.
Check yourself.
Oh my God.
What time is it? Love you guys! Have a big love you guys! Hey, look! Get us some meatloaf!
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh my God.
I know,
this guy
right?
just woke up all his neighbors.
His
I think my neighbors heard that next door too. Jesus Christ, man.
that's Psychesoap, baby.
Oh my
I know. That's what I
God.
usually do. That's how I roll.
All right, well, I guess I'll go ahead and go next. It's been Tru Sherm. I've been working hard, so I've been kind of slowing things down on my channel for a bit. So thank you guys for joining us. Thank you guys for listening in to everyone. I'd like to thank everyone in the panel here, in the chat. I'd like to thank Tico Tren for having this. And I know he's busy right now, but, thank you very much for having us here and letting us spew our bullshit for 2 hours, however long. So thank you. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and
Hell yeah, absolutely.
And definitely chill out for the next live stream next week.
Yep.
He's been pushing his live streams a lot. Like,
Goodness gracious.
Rescheduling them. I think he's been
good,
pretty
bro?
busy.
All right, Tico, we're ready.
All right.
And, tell you, it's Hidden
You
MiGTOW
out?
over here. YouTube.com/C/Hidden MiGTOW. 17 hours of content. Check it out. And stay strong, stay MiGTOW.
That's it? That it for you, Hedden? That it for you, Hedden?
All good for
All
you,
right.
man.
I guess it's over then. All right. See y'all. Everybody have a good night.
Peace.
Peace.